What is up, everybody? Friday Night Live here. Let's see what happens. Haven't been live in a while. We'll see what happens. Anybody wants to chat? How's everybody doing? Just wanted to see what would happen. See if anybody's interested in chatting for an hour or so. See, we got one in the room. And now we have two in the room. How's everybody doing? Hey, Donald. It's funny because I was thinking, I wonder who's going to be the first one to notice that I'm live. And you were one of the two people I was thinking about. How you doing, Donald? And Andrew, too. I'm doing good. Sorry, I was just looking at a message here. Good, Eagle Eye. How you doing, bud? Just thought I'd see what's happening. Just didn't see too many people. Actually, not really anybody on right now. And I just thought maybe I would come on and see if anybody wants to chat for an hour or so. I know some other people go live later on. I haven't gone live in a few weeks. Have some free time right now. Did it snow by me? We had some snow flurries today. It was funny because the sun was shining, and then there would be a dark cloud in the distance, but the wind was just blowing it over here. Nothing really sticking on the ground. It's just nothing crazy, Donald. But I know some other people got some snow. See in Ohio area there, some people. Even northern Ontario here, well, farther north from me, I know some people up there, and they got some snow. It was white on the ground. Does your hat say Echo? Yes, it does. Yeah, I know it's kind of blurry. Yeah, it's my new Echo hat. There you go. You see that? Somebody's bugging me for this hat already. This is the hat I got when I got that trimmer line, that package, that video. I don't know if you've seen that video, Andrew, but I ordered the hat too with some trimmer line. I don't know. I'm starting to collect some hats now. Seems to be the thing to do as you get older. I was never really a hat wearer. It's funny, like just the last couple of years, I started wearing hats a lot more, and I guess I just couldn't be bothered to brush my hair. I don't know. Actually, I used to shave my head. Now I'm growing my hair again. I used to have long hair back in the day when I was younger. Like I'm telling you, long hair. Probably down the hair to my armpits, maybe one length. Yeah, I was a rocker. I thought about growing it out again, but I don't know. Nah. Jim was fit to be. I gotta pop these up here so we can read them. Tied. I'm not sure what you mean about that, Donald. Jim was fit to be tied. I don't know. I know Jim was live earlier. I went on and he was just leaving. I was going to say hi on there, but yeah, I haven't seen that one there. So yeah, if anybody wants to come up, I'm going to post a link here. I don't remember how to do it. It's been so long since I've done a live. Okay, right here. Copy. All right, just post a link there if anybody's interested in coming up. It's up to you. Oh, okay. Looks like it's just you and me in here, Donald, now. Everybody else left. Yeah, you got to come up on one of these streams sometime, Donald, if you can. I don't think I've ever met you in person like this. No, we got nobody left in the room. Oh, now we suddenly have 3. I don't know what YouTube's doing to me. I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about? Anybody work today, or anybody get rained out? I know there's a lot of rain going around. Some people got rained out today. Right on, Eagle Eye. No, it's funny because my streamer, I don't know, just the numbers go crazy on here. For a little while there, while I was talking, it showed 0 people were in here. Well, it's like sometimes you know, if you want to just talk to yourself, or my phone won't let me in. Oh, okay, Donald. Do you have a tablet or a PC or something? Come in. Yeah, so you guys all working today, or what's going on? What's the scoop? So with me today, I was all caught up with my lawns, which was great, and had some time. I had another estimate to do. I got a lot of calls lately. I'm getting a lot of referrals from my customers, and yeah, it's great. Like, I don't do videos with every one of my estimates. I know I have, I don't know, 8 or 9 estimate video series going on. I got a lot more estimates. I don't do them all, like, and share them all on YouTube. But so at Eagle Eye, you got to work at 4 today. Right on. Cool. Yeah. So so I did an estimate today. I actually made a video with it today. A little bit of a video of my day today. I had a little bit of an adventure. That video is going to be posted tomorrow morning. It's all done. What I do with my videos is I don't know. Lately, like, I'm posting them at 7 a.m. Every day whenever I do, and I set it up that way that it's already in YouTube, but automatically it gets posted at 7 a.m. So that's kind of going to be my thing, that, you know, when I do post a video, it's going to be 7 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, so I did a little video of my adventure today. It's a pretty good video. I don't want to give away too much, but there is an estimate in it, and I did buy a new piece of equipment, which I don't want to give away because I know a lot of you guys watch my videos, so I have to watch it in the morning. keep the suspense. I like to keep things interesting, right? But yeah, I did an estimate today, and small line. I'm taking whatever I can get right now, just because I'm not at full speed because of the virus going around and stuff. Not a lot of people signing back on because they can't afford it or don't know their financial where they're going to be financially in the future. And I get it, you know, like, I don't push anybody, you know, and they're all on standby. They all ask to be on standby, which, yeah, I'm not going to say no, you know, of course. But I'm getting a lot of new ones too, and I didn't really want to get into bi-weeklies again, but I am doing bi-weeklies again. I'm taking what I can get because I need to put food on the table and clothes on my kids' backs and pay my bills, right? So we have to do what we got to do. So I got another new one today. I did an estimate, and boom, right there, I got hired for it, which is great. So I'm going to start Monday with that one on my bi-weekly route. Every Monday I do bi-weeklies now. And then the rest of the week, I pretty much just have yards up until Thursday. I leave my Fridays open on purpose as an overflow day, which I think is a good idea. You know, a lot of people push a lot of work in every day, and you know, one day of rain, it sets you back. 2 days in a row of rain, it sets you way back. So you need to be proactive with your work. You know, whatever you do whatever you do working outside. You know, with me, I cut grass. You know, other people do other construction or whatever, working outside, and weather can affect that, right? So my Friday's my overflow day. So if there is rain during the week, I watch the weather radar pretty strictly, and if there's going to be a washout of a day, usually the day before, I'll do 2 days work. So then the next, so say Tuesday showing a washout, 100% rain, whatever. Then Monday I'm going to push myself and I'm going to do 2 days worth of lawns and just work my ass off, just so I'm not behind. I'd rather be proactive that way than getting behind in the week. But if, in the case that I can't do that, then I got my Friday that I can work. By all means, I'll work weekends too, but I like to have some open time too to be able to do maintenance on my machines, do estimates, pick up parts or whatever I need to do, just all that kind of stuff. Or I might just need time off for my family. You got to have a family life too, and do things and take care of your own house and property and stuff, right? To me, it's not all about work. Yeah, you need to work and make a living and this and that, but it's balance. You need to balance everything out and just be smart about it. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys, for listening to me. I know it's hard. Like, I'm looking at myself here on the computer talking, and I'm still trying to get used to doing these live streams. It's always easier when somebody else pops up with you and you can have a conversation and stuff. So I might bore some people, or you might be interested in just listening to me talk. But let me see the conversations going on here. How you doing, Tim? Donald, what do you say here? Okay, Donald. Yeah, exactly. Better to be ahead of the game. You never know, right? It sucks, like with my kind of work that I do. If it rains, well, one day I'm okay. 2 days in a row kind of sucks because maybe the first day of rain I did those properties the day before with my other day's work, but then that second day of rain it's putting me off. So now I have to go forward. But at the same time, when you have a whole bunch of rain, let's say 2 days worth, now the ground is soaking wet on that next dry day, and then you have other problems too. So, it's tough. But my customers are really good. I can't remember the last time I had a washout of a week, but I've had it before, 3 days of rain and then just property soaking wet on the fourth day still. Pretty much the week is a write-off. I do contracts. I am supposed to be there every week or every 2 weeks, whatever the contract says, but I've never had a complaint that, and it's not like it happens every week or every month. Like I said, it's rare that you have a washout of a whole week in my area anyway. And my customers understand, and they're like, don't worry about it. Next week's another week and carry on then, which is great. It's great to have loyal customers like that. People that understand, and have common sense rather than just thinking, I hired you for this and you have to be here now. It's like, well, if you really want me to come right now in the pouring rain, I'm going to wreck your lawn. It's not going to cut properly. Hey, Ken, how you doing, bud? I'm just getting caught up here. Eagle, yeah, we'll see you in a bit, Eagle. Hey, Ken, feel free to come up here, man. I posted the link above there somewhere. Vicky, how you doing, Vicky? How's Mark doing? I like you guys' videos. I just watched Mark's video earlier of you and Mark doing the small yard, the cleanup. That Toro Time Master is awesome. I know I have 2 of them too, and for small cleanups like what you did there, just they'll suck up the leaves. The bagging system's really nice on them. You don't need to pull out the big mower for those little jobs. Just that Time Master does a really good. Mark's in here too. I think this is the first time I've done a live stream that I have a couple in here on 2 different accounts right now. So if you guys really wanted to, you can my panel is open for anyone to join, and we can chit chat. I'd love to meet you, Mark and Vicky, in person here. I always love to meet new people that I've watched for a long time. Just talk about whatever, lawns and stuff. I'm still new with doing these live streams. I don't know. I don't want to bore anybody, but it is what it is, right? If you like what I talk about or like what I look like, then stay in. If you don't, then right. It's up to each individual. And text messages still here from customers. Ken, just got some editing to do. Just wanted to say hi. If you are on for a while, I may be back. Yeah, Ken, right on. I know I made a video today too about my day. I didn't do any grass cuts today, but I did do an estimate. And I did go pick up a new piece of equipment, which I'm really excited about, which I thought about last year already, and I pulled the trigger this year. I'm not going to give it away. I got it in a video tomorrow morning coming out at 7. Yeah, but the estimate I did today, I did get the customer, got hired right on the spot, which is great. Yeah, because I am still kind of hurting for business because of this virus, and I just said earlier too, I'm taking whatever I can right now to survive. Yeah, I just did a count. So last season I ended with 48 weeklies and a couple bi-weeklies. I had about 50 customers, and I'm working by myself still. I'm not paying anybody or whatever. I'm working by myself. So I would have started off the season with that and all the new ones calling in, but I lost 50% of my customers because of the virus. Now, because of new calls coming in, I'm getting referred. I'm surprised all these calls I'm getting. Those estimate videos that I post, I think I have 9 of them up. That's nothing. I've done so many other estimates. I don't post them all, but I'm taking whatever I can right now. So I'm up to, I just didn't make a count. I'm up to 40 now, which is awesome. My goal this year is to hit 80. Once I hit 60, I'm hiring a full-time person with me. My whole plan was to hire somebody this season before the season starts, full-time on the books, everything, Monday to Friday or even the weekend if we have to work. But I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it at the beginning there. I was worried, with this virus thing going around and everything. I only had, I think, 16 or 17 properties. So it's like, yeah, I'm kind of shitting my pants here, because I have kids to feed. I get, a mortgage to pay and this and that. And so I'm really happy I'm up to 40 now. Now there are bi-weeklies in there too, which I didn't really want to get into doing many bi-weeklies. I know a lot of you lawn guys don't like doing them, and I get it. That's why I don't really like doing them because the extra growth that can happen if you get a lot of rain. And then, yeah. But you know what? I'm charging accordingly now, not like what I did back when I first started. I kind of messed up my pricing with bi-weeklies. Right now, I am a lot more. I charge a lot more than the average company in my area, but people are still hiring me. So that, I get referred by people. A lot of people know me, and that's the thing. If you do a good job out there, do a good job. Build relationships with people. Build people's trust. That's number one. Like number one to me is, just I try not to get too personal with people or whatever, but you know what, you kind of have a little bit of a personal touch too when you talk to a new customer. Like it doesn't all have to be like business. This is my price, take it or leave it. And what, I don't have an attitude at all. I'm not that kind of person. I get along with everybody, and just if you have that little personal touch and you show that you care about things, they're going to hire you, and they're going to refer you, and over the years now, this is what's happening. It's getting better and better every year. Other than this year, I thought 2020 was going to be my year. Now I'm kind of back to 2019 kind of, you never know. Maybe another month I might be saying, hey guys, I hit 60, and my goal is 80. God, if I hit 85, like, it'd be crazy. If I hired a full-time guy and I had 80, I'll be super happy right now. Do I wish I had a full-time person with me every day? Oh yeah, hell yeah. I'm not getting any younger. I know I'm not that old. I'm 48 years old, but I still got to be careful, and I'm starting to get pains. It's funny, everything on my right side, I'm getting pains, from my shoulder. I don't have elbow problems. I do have problems with my hand. I think I'm getting arthritis in a couple fingers, and my right ankle, and we need to be careful how we do things. What's up, Matt? How you doing, bro? I posted a link there. I know you're probably hanging out with your daughter. You usually come up on these things when you go out for a smoke or after you put your daughter to bed. But yeah, you're welcome to join. The link is just above there. Just thought I would come up live here, see what's going on. I didn't notice that too many people were up right now. I know around 9 o'clock, some others go up. I know usually the Lawn Stars do, and everybody goes in there, and then Stephen Worley and all that. So I just thought I'll do that earlier evening one. We can shoot the shit a little bit. If anybody wants to come up, it's fine. Donald saying hi to the captain, Captain Stripe. I'm giving Matt like an upgraded nickname now because I think I started the captain thing. And on Instagram, we were kind of joking around there. Oh, Wild Bill, how you doing, bro? Yeah, hold on, Matt. I got somebody. Oh, wait a minute. It's not Matt. It's Mark. All right, Bill. No problem, buddy. Here we go. Hey, Mark.
There we go.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice meeting you. We got a new setup for in the computer.
Hello.
Oh, nice. No, it looks really good. Hi, Vicky.
Hi.
No, nice to meet you guys. It was really nice. I'm honored to have you up here. I'm still new at doing live streams and stuff. Like I just started doing it, I don't know, maybe a month ago. And it's weird, like just like when you guys started and everybody else started doing it. It feels weird when you're talking to yourself and other people that aren't right there. Oh, I think you're muted there, bud.
I'm hearing two streams here, and I don't know. Something's going on here. There. Uh-oh. Working at it here. New system, so I'm having issues. Yeah. Kind of a lag on it now. Hopefully it'll catch up. We'll be right back. We're going to try reloading back up in here.
It's not. Oh, there we go. Can you guys hear me right now? I just realized I had my mic muted there. Can you guys hear me there in the chat? Okay. Yeah, that was weird because when Mark and Vicky were in here, their mic was muted. Okay, Mark is coming back up here right now. Hey, Mark.
Okay. I think I got it. I forgot to turn the browser volume down. That's where everything was getting all messed up.
Okay, can you hear me now in real
I can
time?
hear you fine now.
Perfect. How you guys doing?
We're doing good. Well, yeah, we're just trying to. We're changing so many things so fast, and good thing I know I'm fairly technical savvy about this because otherwise I'd have been lost about 2 days ago.
No, I know. I'm still learning a bit this stuff too. I'm not too techie savvy myself. No, my wife kind of helps me with setting some things up, and then I got a green screen. I just thought I would have fun with that, to put different pictures up in the background.
Yeah, we're gonna do something too with ours, so we get rid of that bright window. But
yeah, well, it's pretty basic setup what I did. I don't know if you have an idea already for a green screen, but
not yet.
no, basically what I did here, I can move this camera up and then you can see, because some other people are trying to say it too. Now you see those little loops?
Yes, I do.
So on the wall behind me, I have clear tacks. Okay. So those loops you can get on Amazon. They're like curtain rod kind of loops with like a little clamp on it. So you can clamp a green screen on it and then you can hang it that way. So now if I don't want to have my green screen, I can take this down very easily. I just take all the loops off like that,
Okay.
right? And then I can take it down. So it's really easy. And the nice thing too with the clear tacks, you really don't notice it at all in the wall because they're clear. There.
Okay.
The camera down. Yeah. So very basic. Like I bought the green screen it was under $20 on Amazon.
Yeah, I've seen them on there. I bought a GoPro from a guy last year, and he tried to sell me his whole studio for $50, and I said I'm never gonna need that. Well, look at where I'm at right now. I should have bought the whole thing.
I know. You can have so much fun with it. You can you can post a picture of yourself in the background, whatever, put whatever picture. So I just find different settings, backgrounds, and depending on the mood, I have lawn care ones, like lawn stripes or I'll put a John Deere symbol behind me or something because I use the John Deere's or yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out how to flip the screen because we're backwards. And,
You're backwards?
Yeah, because actually what does it look like to you? Am I sitting on the left or the right of Vicky?
Left of Vicky.
Yeah, I'm actually sitting on the right of Vicky.
Okay.
So
that's kind of weird.
I don't know how to unflip that.
That's kind of strange, eh? Huh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm not sure about that. In StreamYard, you can flip it. Because I think, yeah, you know what? Mine's backwards too. Because
okay, well then I'm not going to worry about that. If everybody's backwards, we're fine.
Yeah.
I never realized that because the thing is, my wife doesn't sit with me when I'm on a StreamYard. Like it's just me or my cat comes up here. Yeah. or my cat comes up here too once in a while. Like I'm talking now, so my cat will probably come running down here. But I never realized they're backwards.
Well, that's the way I am. I don't know. I notice silly things that don't make any sense to anybody else but me. You know how that works.
It's funny because I'm usually always like that too. Like I'll always notice the things that most people don't notice, and it's really weird. But
So have you gotten any snow today?
I'm sorry, what's that, Vicky?
Did you get snow today?
We only had some flurries. I know you guys got snow.
We did.
Yeah, we had about an inch on the ground this morning, and then it's been snowing all day. So we didn't even bother going out because it was the high of got like 34 degrees today. So yeah, we weren't working in that.
Well, I know you guys are pretty far north Michigan then, right?
Yes.
No, not really.
Oh,
Northeast.
Northeast, okay.
We're about 100 miles south of the Mackinac Bridge.
Okay.
From the very tip of the mitt there, 100 miles south.
Okay.
But
So, are you close to any borders to Canada?
if I went straight across the Lake Huron, it's 60 miles.
Okay.
Or it's 170 miles north, I think, all the way through the UP. to Canada again. So
Okay, right on.
you got a fast boat, you could be in Canada in under an hour.
Yeah. Well, you know I'm in Ontario, right? So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I don't know where customs would be at for me to go there, but don't plan on that very soon.
I thought of it. Once we can go across borders again and stuff. Floyd there, Jeff Ulnar.
Yeah.
I became pretty good friends with him there in Michigan too, and we're probably going to plan some sort of a get together. And I know he talked about it too with all you folks in Michigan. Maybe everyone to get together. Lawn care people.
Right.
And stuff. So I thought that would be kind of fun because it's somewhat local for me. I guess I can kind of be American too. And I'm right beside you guys. So.
Well, see, it's weird about, I don't know. I don't think of American or Canadian. We just think of people because we're so used to being up on the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, camping and snowmobiling and fishing and everything else, and it's Canadian, Americans, whatever. Everybody's back and forth all the time, so nobody thinks anything of it.
Yeah. No, exactly. I'm the same way too. I just look at everyone as people. I've said it so many times before in videos, and we're all human, right? So
yeah, exactly.
That's the way I look at it. So I liked your video that you posted today because I'm a fan of the Time Master too.
Oh, I love that more. That was Vicky's idea to purchase that. That was all her purchase.
Yeah, because he wanted to buy a zero turn, like it was a 34-inch cut or whatever it was, and $4,000 or $5,000. And I said, well, you could get the Time Master for around $1,000. Why don't we just do that, and then you can get in the gates, in the smaller yards. And that's what we did.
Well, that didn't work. I'm working at it. I got to have everything ready for tomorrow night, so I'm going to have to cover it for Sunday night. I'm going to have to cover that window.
Yes, that's right. You're going 7 p.m., right? Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna check your live it for sure. I'll be there.
We're going to be releasing what we're going to be doing from now on. So we're going to try to make things fun for everybody, including us. So it gets us a little more fun.
That's cool.
Boost the viewers and the subscribers too. So, but we like the interaction that we did last summer with Vicky's question of the day.
Okay.
So we're gonna put a bunch of spins on that one.
Mm-hmm.
I just gotta come up with the questions of the day.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah, like in July of last year, and it was getting tough towards the end trying to come up with
questions. Yeah. Pardon me, I'm just moving lights.
Yeah, no problem. No, I know, trying to come up with ideas and things like that. I'm actually, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm actually joining Floyd there with Ulnar Lawn Care with his Lawn Dog Coffee. So I don't know if you've seen that before when he goes live.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, okay. So now we're doing it Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. Okay. And forever since he's been doing it, even during the week before we started our season, I've been going on there. So I'm going to be on with him in the morning, and I have to do a little skit on there for a couple of minutes. So something fun. It's going to be comical kind of in a way, but yeah, I'm kind of doing dress up for a couple of minutes, and
there's nothing wrong with that.
No, there isn't. So because he wants me to do the news from the north.
Okay.
Right? So, but the original idea, what his original idea was, which I changed kind of, and he likes my idea now. He wanted me to do like a full-on Canadian accent and be that Canadian. I don't want to do that because honestly, I don't say "a" all the time, and people think
that's more of a northern Michigan, northern Minnesota is where the A comes from. It's not Canada.
I know that too, and I brought that up before with somebody else that I know in Michigan too. They're like, "Oh no, that's they won't admit it."
That's a Finnish accent, is what that is.
Yeah,
and because that's more northwest you go, the stronger that accent gets. So it gets at the northern northern Michigan, northern Wisconsin, northern Minnesota, all around there, they all have pretty much the same accent, and it gets stronger and then weaker.
Yeah, yeah. No, I knew that too. And it's funny because even my friends, family, I don't know anybody around me or around here that says a in every sentence or, constantly. So and I guess it all depends on, like you said, where you are, the farther north. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, when I spend a week in the Upper Peninsula, I come back and I have that accent for about 3 weeks, that A in there, and it just shows up. People, when you say that, people look at you and say, "You a Yooper?" I said, "No."
I know. How you doing, Matt? Welcome.
How you guys doing?
Good, good. I don't know if you met. Have you met Mark and Vicky before? Or?
No, I never met you guys before. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Matt.
Yeah, so Matt is in Pennsylvania, and Mark and Vicky, they're in Michigan.
You guys still on your? Can you guys work?
Yeah, we started working 2 weeks ago. Yeah, but the weather's not permitting us to work either, so there's nothing we can do about that.
Yeah, same here. Rain.
Yeah, the grass is hardly growing.
Yeah, when you get up in the morning, there's 2 inches of snow, an inch of snow on the ground. That's not a good thing.
I know. I commented to you, Mark, earlier today about getting the plow out.
Oh yeah. I didn't get that out of the garage till October.
Yeah, I'm not getting mine out either. So no. So Matt, you had some rain today, right?
Yep. I mean, it's pouring, man. We just had 3 inches 2 days ago too.
Yeah, it doesn't help, right? Just saturates the yards, and like even if the next day is a nice day, it's still too wet.
Yep.
So I guess you didn't. You didn't do anything today. Any estimates or anything, or?
No, I had I mulched a premium mulch, so it wasn't dyed. So I mulched that in the rain.
Yeah, at least the mulch will smell good in the rain, right?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad. I was in an area where it's a lot of tree cover. So
yeah, you had a natural umbrella.
But it's just to the point that it's just raining here so damn much, and I gotta work.
Yeah, I know.
Had to suck it up, buttercup, and go get wet.
Yeah, well, sometimes you got to do it, but we can't really cut lawns when it's raining. Shouldn't be anyway.
I hate cutting grass.
I refuse to do it. I see so many commercial guys out there cutting, and I understand their commercial properties and stuff, but still, like I could not leave rut marks everywhere and skid marks and whatever. No, I couldn't do it.
I mean,
yeah,
Mark's laughing.
Once in a while, you got to do it. You got to do what you got to do. When it's raining all week, for a couple of weeks, you have to. It is what it is. But for the most part, I don't do that stuff.
That's why I bought that Gravely with that Pro-Turro bagger on there, because the dealership swore guaranteed that I'll be able to cut in any condition, and I have been cutting in any condition, but it's got issues. It's not perfect. I'm still tweaking it, but I've cut in areas where the water's running out of the hose, and I'm bagging everything up to get rid of it, just so I could get the lawns done faster because they're getting overgrown and it won't stop raining. So
your collector doesn't clog up?
The what?
The collector doesn't clog up?
No, it does not. The Pro-Turro collector does not. The Gravely, I'm not sure about the Gravely one, but the Pro-Turro one that I bought for the Gravely, because it's clamshell, it works really well for me, but the engineering of how it hooks up, the belt's 100 inches long, and it makes 1, 2, 3, 4 turns. And that when that belt has got that much distance in it, it's probably about 12 to 18 inches. That's a lot of flex in that thing, so that belt has a tendency of flopping off all the time. So I've been making guards around every single pulley so it will not flop off. So it works.
The Exmark collectors, man, they don't do shit for collecting in the rain.
Yeah, our Skag doesn't either. But I haven't tried it out this year in the range stuff because I increased the pulley size. I went up another inch, so it's spinning faster. So I don't think it's going to do as well as the Gravely or Protero does, but at least it's going to work because right now, actually nobody even knows it, but the spindle went out on the Gravely yesterday because the pulley loosened up. So yeah, it's a good thing the dealership it started curbside Thursday because otherwise I'd be down with that more completely until they opened up in June. So.
Yeah, I think Donald's asking Mark there, did you try it on the snow lawn?
On the snow lawn?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know I bagged up snow with that at one day.
We did with the Skag.
Skag we tried a little bit. Skag has a tendency of freezing up.
Yeah. I've cut snow before, not on purpose.
I did that with their little Honda push mower.
We've done a couple on purpose things just because we could.
Oh, yeah.
And there was nothing else to do.
Get the
Depending
snow
on-
out on the Skag.
Yeah. Depending on your machine, some machines can blow snow pretty good.
I don't know. I've been real happy with that grave list and done everything I wanted it to do. But also, I would never ever sell that Skag either because the Skag works better in certain lawns. You know, the small area lawns, or the real small ones. The Skag is perfect because it spins around tighter and it's quicker.
Oh, the Tiger Cub.
Tiger Cat.
Oh, the cat.
The Tiger Cub. That's just I don't know what. The Tiger Cub is just.
Oh no.
I don't know. Everything's smooth about it. The thing is so old that everything's all loosened up and everything's smooth on it. So there's no, the hydros aren't very fast anymore. So everything's moving slow. And, it just works. You don't tear up any lawn with it ever.
Nice. That's important. No, I really like your Gravely. I like that setup with the bagging unit. How it's up high back there. Yeah. Like I really like that.
Exmark has the one too, and I wanted the Exmark, but the nearest Exmark dealership is 2.5 hours away, so I didn't want to. That's just too far. Because if I have something major, I don't have 2.5 hours there, 2.5 hours back.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much time.
Yeah.
I'm a major Exmark guy until I got my Wright mower. I stand behind Wright. Wright is the cut. The cut quality and the machine quality is way better.
Yeah, I think our nearest Wright dealership's 5 hours away. So
Isn't that what Randy runs?
that's what Randy runs, Countryside Vlogs. Or he was. Was he?
Or is he doing the Toro?
No, he went into Walker. He had it right last year, and he didn't like it. Or he liked it, but it just wasn't for him.
Oh, I know who you're talking about, the Countryside
Countryside, yeah.
Vlogs. Yeah. Did he sell that right?
I believe he did, or he's still for sale. But we're all kind of set in our ways, and he's once you get to really like a machine that works best for you and in your area, you're going to always love that machine. And everybody's got a different area where the dealers are different because you can't get the stuff, but one mower does better in that area than the next mower, and that's the mower that everybody's going to stick with. So,
you're 100% right.
That Shane demoed that's a pretty nice looking machine, man. But the motor's just way too small.
Do you know what we're talking about, Mark and Vicky?
No, I didn't see the last one there. I haven't been on much. I'm behind on everybody's videos. How's that?
With DLT. Do you watch his videos?
Yeah, once in a while.
Okay, so so he demoed what kind of machine was it again, Mark or Matt?
Bad boy.
A bad boy.
Okay.
And yeah, Matt, I agree. The mortar, I was surprised. That was 19 horsepower on a 54-inch stand-on. And I didn't post it in my comment, but my 36-inch John Deere stand-on is an 18.5 horsepower. So a half horsepower less than the one that was on that 54-inch. So I think that's too underpowered. Like my 52-inch John Deere stand-on has a 26 horsepower on it. I think that's good and even higher, you know. But
Isn't this bad boy's first year for the stand on though?
So
I'm not sure. Yeah.
I think because we have a good friend of mine just started a bad boy dealership, and I was going to go with him, but it's just too far away for me to drive again. And I think this year it was either last year was the first year or this year was the first year. I can't remember now. But so they're going to make changes on that really fast if it's underpowered.
Well, Shane was saying that it was cutting pretty good, and I think he was cutting, I don't know, 5 or so inches of wet grass. I can't see that working good.
Well, actually, if I went and ordered a bad boy, I could get any engine on it you want. They don't care; they'll just put it on. You know, there are different price ranges, but you know they've already got it made up with different engines. Because you get whatever engine is out there in the industry, you can get on that mower, on any one of them bad boys.
Oh, okay.
I was kind of impressed with that, but I think a lot of them are going that way. But
yeah. But the nice part is that they have Kawasaki's, right?
Yeah.
So.
Next, I was talking to my buddy. He says you get Kawasaki, Yamaha, Subaru, whatever you want on there. They'll put it on. It doesn't matter. Yeah, just go get it.
So the price is obviously going to go higher then. So
it all depends on the engine. Yeah.
Yeah, because the machine he demoed, I think he said it was American 6,000 or something like that.
7.
That'd be about right.
$7,000, yeah. So that would be about 10 or 11 Canadian. Sorry, Matt.
I like the tires on the bad boy. That's their own personal design. I think he was saying.
Yes, it is. Yeah, see, bad boy's got a lot of good things going on. They just need a little more experience for people to recognize the brand. That's all. More people use it.
Hey, Sean, how you doing, bud? Feel free to join. The link is just above. Sean is up in Minnesota. We're just talking about Minnesota there, Sean. I don't know if you're listening. Mark and I were talking about it. So yeah, the bad boys aren't around here. I don't think they're available in Canada. I think it's just an American thing right now.
Probably. I like that. I don't know, with the letters of them. But there's that one with the rear independent suspension. That's one I was going to demo last year, the zero turn. But I just when I got to Gravely, I didn't want to demo anything. So it just worked out everything.
So, Mike, did you see when Shane was standing on the platform of the bad boy? That thing was almost touching the ground.
I know. I noticed that. I wonder how that would be if you're driving it up into a trailer.
Right.
Like coming out onto the road, scraping. You might have to get off.
Is that one of them?
I felt the platform was a little chinksy.
The platform. Sorry, Mark. What's that?
Does that platform fold up?
I'm not sure. That's a good question. Because they didn't show that at all in the demo, but Shane did get on it. He's like, "Oh, look at how," or no, I think the sales guy or the representative, whatever, went on it. It's like, yeah, this is pretty springy, but it's almost like a trampoline. It is very springy. There's a lot of give to it. And Shane was saying that, it's one of the best feeling mowers that he's ridden. So I don't know. I just don't like the under power motor. But what Mark said, there's options. Like if anything, like there's no way I'll get 19 horsepower on a 54-inch stand-on.
I know.
I would want to get like the better one. You might as well go big right from the beginning rather than too low, and then you're in a situation that you need that extra horsepower. Well, if you have that extra horsepower, then you're still good to do the when you don't need the extra horsepower, right? Just like when I bought a dump trailer, I bought the 7x14 dump trailer rather than the 7x10 or the 6x12 just because it was in my budget. I didn't need a big trailer, but hey, you know what? It came in handy here and there, but I can do small jobs too. So you have to think that way. you know?
Right.
I have the 26.5 Kohler motor on the right, and I'm not going to bullshit you. Sometimes I wish it was faster, but so I can only imagine, that 19 horse.
Yeah, we have the same. I have the 26.5 on the 52 stand-on John Deere Kohler. It's exact same as the right.
Okay.
Hey, Floyd.
What's going on?
Welcome. I think you know Mark already, right?
I know Mark and whoever that guy is next to me.
I don't know you. You don't know me.
You don't know me. Yeah, Mark's in my neck of the woods. He's probably more in your neck of the woods than mine.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
I'm in southern Ontario. I'm closer to Buffalo than Detroit. I'm a bit 3.5 to 4 hours to Detroit, to Windsor border, and Buffalo I'm a bit maybe an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're about 6-7 hours away from me.
Yeah,
Actually, you're probably about that distance for me too. Then.
yeah,
sorry, I'm working, doing time cards.
yeah. You, Matt, you're close to Lancaster, right?
Yep.
Yeah. We did a trip, I don't know, about 4 years ago. My family, like 4 of us, who did the Amish tours and stuff. I told you about this, but yeah, to Lancaster, it took us. We stopped halfway and had a hotel. It was fun for the kids, and stuff, and then carried on. But yeah, it's about 7 hours, like for me, from my driveway to Lancaster. Yeah.
Amish tours. What'd you do? What was their tour about?
Well, just the way they live, the schooling, and I wanted to show my kids that there is another life other than playing video games all day.
Well, around here, everybody's used to it because there's horse and buggies everywhere from the Amish.
Here too.
Oh, we have Amish around here too. Our area, there's little pockets here and there in communities, and
Geez, I bet you they have probably 5 or 6 sawmills going around here. Yeah, they got their big schoolhouse, and they got their own general store, and I got all set up there. So
I shop at their store. We shop at their store quite a bit around here. I like it.
yeah, you can usually find good stuff. Like they're good builders,
Oh yeah.
Like once I move and I got to build a shop, because we're looking to move, Mark. We've been looking for 2 years now. I need a bigger property. I want to get a country property, an acre or more, in the trees somewhere. And then if I need to build a shop, I even thought about hiring Amish people because I know I'm going to get it done in like 4 or 5 days, and it'll be done complete.
And the acre or more, go or more.
Yeah. Oh, I know. And it has to be in the trees. I don't want anyone to see my house from the road, and I don't want to have a neighbor right there. So.
Well, see, now Vicky doesn't want to have any trees because she's tired of picking them damn leaves up.
Oh, I hate it. I hate leaves. I just got a call this morning for a fall cleanup for this week. They want it cleaned up. So they never did it.
I hate them yards you got to clean up. That there's a pile of leaves, and they were there all winter long, and now the grass is starting to go through it. You can't get anything to move, and oh yeah.
Yeah, they're not. It's not fun. When they're all.
What are my
mushy.
thoughts on a Toro 30-inch mower? I love that thing. That's the most neglected, abused mower that I own. I change the oil in that when I remember.
Yeah.
So probably about twice a year.
That's all you got to do. I do mine once probably. I have 2, so I rotate them. If I don't feel like changing the blades on the one, then I'll just start using the other one, and then eventually I'll do the blades on both of them, and then because I have 2 of them, I don't want to continue just using one and just have one sitting there in the trailer, right? You got to keep using them.
Yeah, you got to rotate. Yeah.
Just so they, you don't want to overuse one and the other one's still brand. I don't know. It's just one of those things, just like trimmers too.
Yep.
Because I work by myself, right? It would be different if I
Right.
had a helper with me too and everything's being used. Yes, I do have a lot of equipment for a one-man army here, but I'm ready and I'm prepared to have a crew.
Yep.
And it's all paid off. And that's why I worked my ass off for years to get to where I am now with equipment that when I can hire somebody, I have the equipment for them to use.
Yeah, that's where we're at too. But the only people I'm looking to hire, hopefully, is my grandson when he gets old enough. That's about it.
Yeah.
If he wants to work with me.
I said my goal was by the time I hit 50 and I just turned 48, so I have 2 more years. I know this year's kind of a washout. I wanted to have a crew of at least 2 to 3 people, and they go with it. All right. Now I could push for it right now, hire people, and then just stress and go out there but I don't want to make mistakes here. I don't want to hire people and now have people on payroll. Now I'm losing money and I don't have enough work. I want to have the work. I would rather work my ass.
It's tough.
It's a tough situation when you're like right there at that.
Because that's all I'm thinking about right now is my employees' paychecks and hours, and it's just.
It's exactly, and I don't want to put myself in that situation. So I know I can handle 60 yards by myself, no problem. I know I can, and I kind of, the other 2 guys know, but I used to have some country lots. Like I would have to drive 45 minutes away, Mark, for $100 to $120. Take me maybe 2 hours to do, and then drive another 30 minutes this way for another one, and then another hour back into town. Now I'm wasting all this time driving. I'm looking at how much I'm making with that, how much I'm making there, how much fuel I'm using in 2 hours on that. And it makes more sense now to keep everything within my town, get smaller properties, and it's working so far. I'm up to 40 properties, I believe now, 40 or 41. They're all, I know you're in Miles, probably within 2 kilometers of my house. Maybe, I don't know, 2-3 miles or so. Like
I measure everything in minutes and hours. That's how far I measure things.
Yeah.
So I don't care.
I have everything like very close. Like I can drive across town in 10 minutes, right? So it doesn't matter. Like I do section off things. One stays is my neighborhood. Like literally I'm driving 2 minutes to each property, if not 2 are together, or one is like 2 houses down. And I can whip off 15 yards in 6 hours. By myself with my stand on or walk behind I use. Some of them a stand on will not fit in the backyard. So that's why I have the 30-inch walk behind. And then the front yard I'll whip off with I do all the trimming, everything, gone, blow and gone. And it's just go.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it with our properties here.
I don't stop for lunch. I'll have a snack in the truck and that's it. So.
Yep. You got the dogs all situated now?
I think so.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just kind of a restructure for me now to kind of have things closer now, more properties closer together, and it's starting to make sense because when I go out there now, it's just like, wow, like this feels good. I'm not driving that far. I know it's not good for your vehicle, stop and go all the time like that, but yeah. So I think this year that's what I'm going to do. That's my test. I did get a call for a property. It's about 45 to 50 minutes away from here. Okay. And it's a couple acres. It's probably going to be about $140 a visit. It just doesn't make any sense for me to drive that far for that one and then drive that far back. Right. So you're talking an hour and a half to 2 hours drive time to make $140. No, like in 2 hours, I can make a lot more of that with houses close together, smaller ones.
What town did you say you're at again, Mike?
Sorry, what was that, Mark?
What town did you say you're in again?
Milton.
Milton.
Yeah. Why are you looking it up?
No.
Okay.
No, Vicky wanted to know.
Yeah, Milton. No, you can look it up. And
I'm trying to bring up my map that I got. I don't know, construction company for 17 years. And I drove truck for 12 of them. Yeah, I seen and heard everything.
Yeah.
Never mind. I got jokes for you, Mike, but I'll save them for another time.
Oh, okay. Oh, look who's in the house here. We have somebody from Northern Ontario here. He's near Thunder Bay. So he's probably right up there where Mark and Vicky is, kind of Michigan way, kind of going across. This is Mike. I don't know if you can see in the chat there.
Oh my God.
Right, Sean? Sean was listening too.
I hate editing videos. Sean's got his fair share of trolls.
Yes. I only have, I don't know, just under 550 subscribers. And I don't know. I know it happens to people. The more subscribers you get, the more idiots you get out there. And
they're idiots, believe me. They are idiots.
I'm sorry to say that. Like, most people are respectful, but you know.
Some of them, yeah.
It's okay. He's banned. So. All right. Yeah. What do you want to talk about here? Yeah, Floyd's editing. All we can hear is clicking.
I am. Dude, it's. I'm trying to make my thumbnail.
It's okay. It's entertaining.
I was supposed to put this up yesterday, and I got so distracted. It's been a miserable 2 days, and I don't even want. I tried recording my misery, but I failed even at that. That's how miserable it was.
Mm.
So I'm trying to get what I got up, and then I got something in the mail yesterday that I'm gonna try to assemble tomorrow. Record it for Sunday's video.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sean,
I finally found this map.
Sean's saying that's why he stopped doing lives, just putting videos out now. You know, I stopped. Well, I didn't do a live for a couple of weeks now, anyway. But I just thought I'd pop up right now and just see what's going on with everybody.
I don't know.
Oh, what you got there, Mark? Oh, let me blow up the screen here. Hold on.
That, all them dots right there,
Yep.
that is the area I used to cover
Okay.
in foreclosed homes. So from the top to where the bottom is of the lines is about 150 miles.
Wow.
And we would start off, let's see, I had a helper with me, and I also had Vicky with me. I was mowing grass 6 days a week. I'd spend all day Monday fixing mowers that I broke through the week because we were maintaining 195 yards. Every 15 minutes, I was cutting a foreclosed home. There was that many of them.
Wow.
And I would start 2.5 hours away and work my way back if I could.
Was it just you or both you and Vicky?
It was me and Vicky on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And a partner was with me Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Okay.
So we'd leave at 6 in the morning and get back home at midnight. Because we'd mow till 10 till it got dark.
And then we have to drive 2.5 hours on the way back, or 2 hours, wherever we're at.
Yeah,
we would mow. We were mowing after dark and actually before daylight.
And we'd only do like 10 or 12 lawns that whole time.
Yeah.
Because of the driving time.
Yeah. And that was at the end of the. Well, the biggest thing was the amount of pictures that we used to have to take. By the time we were done, we'd have 45 pictures of each single lawn. When we first started doing it, it was about 10. But there was so much fraud because of the bank foreclosures that was going on.
So that's how I learned how to mow all the flowers down.
Wow, that's crazy. How you doing, Sean?
Can you guys hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Hey, Mark, when you were talking about foreclosed properties, was it through Safeguard or what company?
I got it was mine through. They were Safeguard properties, but I was going through a broker,
which was out of California.
Which is out of California, right?
So we actually did the same thing here. We had the biggest county in Minnesota, which is Hennepin County, and we were doing close to 300 to 400 properties a week.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of freaking properties. You are moving as fast as you can.
At least half of them had to be push mode, and just they wanted the clippings bagged also, which we didn't do. We side discharged, but made it look like it got bagged, obviously.
Yep, yeah, we did the same thing.
I don't know what the
Yeah.
pricing they were giving you guys, but our pricing was $32 to $35 each property.
That's about where we're at, but
We got mileage.
we got 50 cents a mile.
We didn't get any mileage. We got a trip charge if you went and it didn't need it, or I forget because it was a few years back. But trying to think, it went from 4 pictures of property up to 50 pictures at about after our 3rd or 4th year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this fraud was going up so bad with these guys that take the pictures of the first time they were there, and then they keep uploading the same exact picture.
Yeah. So
Over
I never met anybody else besides the people that live around me that did it. So when you said that, I said, "Oh wow, I'm gonna hop on here," because I just don't hear from people, So
It's that wave's coming again.
okay.
It won't be for 2 years, but it's going to hit again.
Wow, we've actually been out of it for a few years because I got sick and tired of breaking motors.
Know what's
and
going on in
everything.
the world right now?
Yeah.
It's going to hit in 2 years
Huh.
because people are getting money that they're not used to having, and it's going to ruin them because they're spending like there's no tomorrow. And when it runs out, they're going to keep on spending.
And then they'll lose their houses.
Yeah.
Do you guys do some foreclosure still or no?
No, we the company that we used to do the foreclosed homes for, when they pulled out of Michigan because the workforce is horrible here, there was two of us people handling all of Michigan. That was it. There was 2 people that would cut for this company.
Okay.
But when they pulled out, it left a $45,000 hole.
Yeah.
That's a big hole to fill.
Yeah.
That was half my income that year.
That's
We
like
were-
5 years ago.
That was 5 years ago.
We were doing, I can't even recall, but I want to say it was upwards to, I don't know, $8,000 or $10,000 in a week or 2 weeks. I can't recall. It was so
Right.
long ago, but that was all. We put all of our eggs in that basket, also. All of
Yeah,
our,
with that many, yeah, because we were doing 3,000 every 2 weeks. But with your properties, yeah, that'd be about right.
Yeah, so it was roughly about 8,000 to 10,000. Yeah, and
Yeah.
we had
Be
all
about
of
right.
our eggs in that basket, and I mean, it was going great for a while. I
Yeah, it
mean,
was.
we were living high, and then the market slowly messed up, and there was not as many foreclosures, and the work requirements went through the roof, and we walked away from it before we were at zero and just started all over. I mean, literally. Not
Right.
only were we doing grass cuts, we were winterizing and boarding up houses and doing lock changes.
Oh, my.
Oh, we didn't do that.
Everything.
We just did the
Mowing.
yard mowing and then the winter and snowing.
So I probably aged about 15 to 20 years in a 3-year period because of all the stress. I mean, it
Oh, yeah.
was unbelievable.
Yeah, email after email after
Oh, yeah.
email every single day.
Oh,
Then
yeah.
you get the phone calls. Don't cut this lawn. Well, I just left there a half hour ago. Well, you're not going to get paid.
Well, then we ran into the problem where it would snow and the grass still need to be mowed, and then they'd want you to plow. So it's like, okay, so you're either going to plow or you're going to cut the grass. What are we doing here?
Actually, I
You
got
know,
paid to
it
do the
just-
same thing on one yard. I plowed it and mowed the grass the same day.
That's funny. We had some, in Minnesota, we are late, just like Mike is in Canada. You guys in Michigan, you're probably a little bit ahead of us, but in March and April, we're lucky if we get to go out and mow. Well, they would send us out in March to mow, and we had snow on the ground. So literally, they paid us like $18 for trip charges to go around and take pictures of the snow to show.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did the same thing.
A trip charge, like literally, I can tell you right now, I can't go out, but nope, go out, take pictures. All right, I guess.
Well, see, I really like the best thing about the foreclosed homes, is we have an open trailer, and I wasn't going to get an enclosed trailer. I just didn't want one because I work better out of an open trailer. That's just the way I am. That's what I prefer. But it would start raining here in Alpena, where our town is, and as soon as it started raining, I have a tarp that will cover everything on a trailer. My trailer's 20 foot long. So the tarp was 8 foot by 20 foot. We'd load everything up, pull the tarp over, strap it all down, and we head out of town. We go mow all the foreclosed homes. Every time it rained, we'd head out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they don't have to be pretty; they just have to get cut.
Yeah, you just got to get mowed. Yeah.
Yep, that's. We used to just go circles like as fast as we could. No stripes, nothing. Just
Nothing, just
circle,
mow it.
circles. Yeah.
Yeah.
It,
See,
it
that's
was
it.
fun, but it was stressful.
It was. But the other thing, though, is
It broke a lot of mowers.
yeah,
Though.
it broke a lot of
Well,
boards.
also the other thing too is, let's say if like you guys are in your house and you see me pull up and I'm across the street doing circles going 100 miles per hour, you're going, what is going on? I would never call that company, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So there's some of that going on where that's just, hey, we don't do that on normal customers. It's just these piles of shit, you know. But yeah.
So yeah, when we did there was no signs. No, we didn't wear no shirts with our names on. There was no signs on the doors. No nothing.
Yeah.
Nobody knew who. We knew they knew what we were doing there, but
I couldn't do that because my truck has it on there, and if I had my enclosed trailer, it has it, and so I couldn't hide who I am. The only good thing is most of them were not in my area that I would want to cut in. They were all in like low income areas, which I would never do work over there. The only reason I was there was for the foreclosures. But the bad part is, if you didn't have multiple people with you, your stuff could get stolen, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, we had, you know, a few family members that would come and, I mean, literally it got to a point where we had so much going on. I was subbing out the work, also having a 3-man crew where one mowed, one weed whipped. I'm taking pictures as fast as I can because we are doing so many. It got to be ridiculous. Really stressful, but whatever, live and learn.
Yeah, never.
Well, that's the way we had to do a lawn. When I had Vicky and my helper both did the same thing. I would get out of the truck with my phone, taking pictures, and I had a yardstick. Actually, I had 2 yardsticks because you couldn't mow the grass. No, I had 2 yardsticks.
It had to be 3 inches.
Yeah, the grass had to be 3 inches. Well, if your yardstick starts off at 2 inches, it works out good for you. So we would stick it in a little someplace where you couldn't see the bottom. You know, all you got to do is pull it back and the grass is covering it. So I'd be taking them pictures because we had to, you know, we're getting, if we didn't get paid to mow, we'd only get a trip charge, which was a little bit of money.
Yeah.
So we would get paid, you know, as I'm doing that, going around. By the time I got on, let's see, what was it? How did I do this? I would take 4 pictures. As soon as I come around the backside, I would spin my hand around, and whoever was on the mower would start mowing, and I'd take a picture of them.
Yep.
And as I'm doing that, I'm walking. Actually, in a lot of yards, all we did is just drive around the yard. I'd stop, or she would stop. I take a picture. We drive around the side. I take a picture, and I set my weed whacker on the ground, take a picture.
Yep.
We would be in and out of that yard. The grass did not need to be cut, but I would switch yardsticks on the second set of pictures to show that it was that short.
Yeah, that's very similar to us. You know, we had to make sure we had it cut to under 3 inches, and I used tape measures, so I just had the tape measure and did it. You needed an action photo, so you know, either I put the weed whip on the ground and took a photo, or I had one of my family members hold it. I had one of them on a mower. I mean, we had to do before and afters, a front, back, sides, foundation. I mean, it got to a point where there was a lot of pictures, and that's part of the reason why we stopped. But yeah, it was interesting, for sure. We did a lot of misguide, you know, like, you know, making the camera look like it's doing one thing because really it doesn't need it. You know, why drive around and waste 15 minutes when really you just need the pictures and get out because it didn't grow. You know, they're not getting watered or anything. So what's the point? But
yeah, we did a lot.
That's just funny to meet somebody else that did it because I really only knew anybody that, you know, I actually subbed it out to, and it's the only other people I knew have done it. So yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It was an experience.
Yeah, I wouldn't go back to it because it just wasn't for me. But it was fun to have the money coming in, but it was a lot of headache. And now I have less stressful, but not as much money. But I just live within my means now. So
we did make a lot of good memories on them trips. We saw 4 seasons for 3 years all over our state.
I was just thinking of this today that on that 1 year, it was probably in 2014 or 15, we did 25 lawns on Mother's Day.
Wow.
And I was just thinking about that today.
You guys had due dates that they had to be done by, right? Like within 2 or 3 days once you got
I would start getting orders on Monday. They would have to be done on Sunday.
Yeah.
Because the Sunday was the end of the week.
Yeah.
And My coordinator was working very well with me, real close to me, because they were always in contact with me to let me know and giving me a heads up on where things were at. And I would have to tell them how to get to places because they had no idea how their inspectors were going to get there because they couldn't find the places.
So we got to be at so big of a point that they made us start doing our own quality control. And
oh, really?
Literally, and they wanted me to take over the whole state of Minnesota, and I said, we got to stop. I'm not happy. I don't want this. But so not only do I had to go and assign someone to do quality control on everything. It got to be just too much. I said, I'm done. I got to walk away. I can't.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And then the wife is sitting in front of the computer for 8 hours a day, uploading pictures, putting them all in their piles and zip folders. And it was a few months ago, I actually just deleted everything off of one of my older computers. I said, I cannot believe these are still on here. I mean, it's unbelievable.
I still have mine. I still have mine.
I couldn't do it anymore. I'm going to stop talking. I talk too much. And Mike and Floyd are sitting here. They want to get a word in edgewise here. So I got to stop.
It's okay, Sean. I usually get accused for talking too much.
Well,
So this
Mike
is really
over there
nice.
double clicking the mouse, or not Mike, but Floyd is double clicking the mouse.
Well, you know what Floyd does? He comes on live streams and he makes himself look like he's busy.
Oh, okay.
The only reason I come on here is you're guilty, Mike.
I'm swamped with work.
So, Mark, are you guys are still doing lawn care then?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay. Is your channel called Mark's Misfit World?
yes.
Okay, I don't think I'm subscribed to you. That's okay. I'll look you up and go over and check you out. I didn't know if you guys were still doing it with that name. That could mean a lot of different things,
That's why that says Mark's Misfit World. Actually, Vicky come up with the Mark's Misfit World because nothing ever goes right.
He's
Ever.
always got something going wrong.
Not that I would have ADHD or anything.
Mhm. I see now too. You have a separate channel for mowing, or sorry, not mowing, plowing.
What was that?
Where's all that? I don't know. Where's all that noise coming from?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean, I had to mute you because we can hear your
That's
whole
where it's
family in the
coming from
background.
right there.
I'll unmute
I
you.
seen
in a
his
second.
daughter made an appearance in the background a minute ago.
Uh-oh. I'm going to plug myself in. Where'd that cord go?
I'll mute myself.
Plug in.
Oh,
Hold
there
on,
you go.
my computer's going dead here.
Okay.
Didn't know how long the battery was going to last. Evidently, it don't last that long.
Floyd's all pissed off right now.
Okay, there we go.
Did you mute yourself, Floyd? Oh, okay. No, you have a separate channel for plowing, right, Mark?
No, same channel.
I thought you had a different plowing channel.
Nope, everything's all on the same channel. The only channel we got is Vicky's channel. Other different channel.
Okay. No, because the other day I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe it was somebody else with Mark in it. Yeah. Okay. Because I remember seeing all your plowing videos, Mark's Misfit World. So I said it before, actually not in person, whatever. But before I got a plow on my truck and I got into plowing, I did drive a plow for a contract company. I used to do streets here in Milton and drive the big plows and stuff. And before I actually physically bought a plow for my truck, which I just started plowing on my own 3 years ago, I was watching your videos. And I don't know if you remember, I did comment here and there. This was like, 3, 4 years, 5 years maybe ago, whatever. I was watching a lot of your videos there. And I got a lot of ideas from you, Mark. And I'm not sucking up or anything or whatever, but
Well, I know what it is.
You were one of the people that I actually watched that got me into plowing. I'm 100% being honest with you right now. So thank you for that. And a lot of like what I learned to do, because it's different. I drove a tandem big plow with a wing on it, doing streets and stuff. But it's different when you're in a pickup truck and you have a plow in front of you,
Oh, yeah,
So,
it's way different.
Yeah, but I watched a lot of your plowing videos and just your technique, how you did it with a straight blade, and then when you got the little wings on the side there.
Yeah.
Is that what you call it? The wings? Yeah.
Wings.
So
yeah.
I got the straight blade first, so I don't know if you've seen any of my winter ones. I just started YouTube here in December of 2019.
No, I didn't find you until
A couple weeks ago.
couple weeks ago. Yeah,
I think so too.
Actually,
Yeah,
Vicky found you.
yes, Vicky did find me. Yeah, and yeah, so I started with a straight blade. I still have it, Arctic. I use Arctic. It's a Canadian brand.
Yep,
And-
yeah, I know what it is.
Yeah, so I just got a V blade now too. So I have a V blade and a straight blade, and yeah, just what you do with your straight blade is just amazing. You know, like how it's just a technique. You know.
See, the excavating company I worked for 17 years. Guess what I did in the winter?
Plowing.
Plowed snow
I hate
So you learned
all
a lot.
winter long.
Learned all your technique from that, right?
Yep. Well, and then a lot of people can't figure out why I don't like a V blade. I plowed with one for 2 years. I hate a V plow because I can't move as fast. And people don't understand. Oh, they're faster. I says, no, you can't move as fast with them because they're heavier. They're bigger. And there's too many adjustments. Straight blade, you pick up, drop it, turn, go. And when you're doing, when you're in a hurry, because we're doing a factory, we would start there at 2 o'clock in the morning. And we would be done plowing that parking lot out to about 7, 8 o'clock. And we had to get it all done. So, and then after that, I would park I was actually a 1-ton dump truck that I was plowing in. I would park that at the office and I'd hop in a Caterpillar 970 loader and start pushing up snowbanks until the next day. So, yeah. And then, yeah, I like the comments that says, well, you need to learn how to plow. Says, well, evidently you don't know how to plow. Because
Yeah.
I'm doing just fine.
No, that's great. I'm thinking about maybe next winter, like what you said with the straight blade compared to the V blade. Yeah, the V blade is a lot heavier. It does take a little more time. The V blade does have an advantage in certain situations that you can scoop, you know, and
Push, yeah.
yeah, go into the scoop mode. But I think what I'm going to try and do well, I don't want to talk about winter because we want summer to come first.
Right.
But this coming winter, I might pull out my straight blade again and start using that again, and on the same properties that I have right now that I got last winter, and just see again now. Okay, can I do this more with the straight blade? Do I need the V blade? The only reason why I kept the straight blade, it is an older Arctic. It was refurbished. I know a guy, he redone it all. It was a write-off, and he brought it back to life and everything. It's really not worth that much. And for me to sell it, it's like, I don't need to sell it. I'm not in that situation that I need to sell it for the money. So I kept it, right, as a spare, just in case the V-blade breaks down. Both my trucks have the exact same hookups, same wiring. I can put either blade on each truck, right? So you have a backup plan. So I think next winter or this coming winter again, I'm going to try the straight blade again and work on techniques again. Because the straight blade, yeah, you're up, down, right, left. And it's so much, my straight blade, it moves faster too than the V blade. The V blade is a lot slower with the hydraulics and everything. And
would you get the straight blade with the kickers on the end?
No,
Yeah.
just totally straight.
I hated it.
We had that the excavating company. We had 3 pickups. They were all 1/2-ton pickups with straight blades on them, and they all had 100-gallon fuel oil tanks in the back full of fuel oil because they had to load up or fuel up the loaders as we're working together. But we would plow and plow and plow. Everything was in the one parking lot. You would wing everything to the right, and as soon as you couldn't push it anymore, you jump over 10 feet and start doing it again. And there'd be a loader that come in right at a lot of times I was in a loader, and I'd push that whole thing up into the snowbank. And that's the way it was. This loader just cleaned up the mess. Everybody put everything in a wind pile and just clean up the mess. And we would clean out the parking lots fast. But everybody did it for so many years. That's just the way it worked out best. Nobody can tell you what to do until you learn what to do in that parking lot because every parking lot's different. So
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that helps when you got a loader following you too, right? So
oh yeah. Yeah, but it does do the loaders when you're pushing up snowbanks does take out landscaping berms real fast.
yeah, if it's not marked out or they're not familiar with where the grass lines are.
We had that one year the snow was super deep, and I was pushing out banks, and I was places that never had snow pushed up, and I was pushing it up, and yeah, I got some landscape burns. I was back there fixing them in the spring. That was fun.
Yeah. Hey, Chuck, Birch's Lawn Care is in here. How you doing, Chuck?
Hey, Birch, what's going on?
Yeah, if
Hey,
you want
Mike,
to
I'm
come
gonna
up
get
here.
off here.
Mark, I just went over to your channel. I had no idea you were so big. Holy crap!
What do you mean so big?
6,000 people. Holy crap!
Oh, I'm a little guy.
Yeah, that's huge.
No, it's
Sean.
a little guy.
Sean, subscribe to him. Watch some of his videos.
I'm
Watch them
gonna.
all.
I'm gonna watch them. I just subscribed, so I'm gonna watch them.
Yeah. Click the bell.
Real
Hey, Mike,
quick,
click the bell.
Mike, we'll see you.
Real quick,
I gotta go.
Okay, Floyd. See you.
I'm gonna mute my thing because I got a lot of stuff going on, but I want to show you guys this clip. I went and helped a buddy today, and this was at our very first yard. Okay, watch this for a moment, guys. Okay, just watch this.
Yeah, you're muted, Sean. Okay,
Can you
there
guys
you go.
see the screen right now?
Yep.
Okay, I'm good. All right, hold on. Let me get the thing here. Can you see the mower and the trailer and everything right now?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, here we go, guys. Watch this.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Lucky
Hey.
yes there.
Ouch. Ouch.
Oh.
So yesterday his ramp fell off of his trailer, and so that was him trying to get it to work for today. Holy crap, guys! I tell you, I don't. Wow. So that's going to be on one of my videos coming up because luckily I had the camera on. I could not believe I caught it. Luckily for him though, it just got hung up, and so we had to like maneuver it off. It didn't damage anything, but at first, I mean, oh my gosh, what is about to happen here? Am I going to have to take him to the hospital or something,
Hey, oh yeah.
Wow. All right, I'm going to mute now because I got everybody back here talking, so.
Okay.
Yeah. Good. Hey, Armed American Patriots in here. He's in Michigan too, Mark.
Wasn't he on one of your morning shows that once?
You're Armed American. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he joins in.
I don't know, I guess I'll see him when he pops up there.
Yeah. Birch's Lawn Care, Chuck. He's where was he? On the East Coast. I think around New York area. How you guys doing? Everybody's welcome to come up here if you want to chat with Mark and I. I don't know. We just lost Sean.
We said he's got a lot of stuff going on and behind him there. So
Yeah, his family. It's family time, right? So yeah, but the plowing videos, I love the plowing videos. I love watching plowing like with people. Just I don't know. It's just something about it. You just
my plowing videos get more views than anything else.
Yeah,
but I've only got 2 more winters and I'm done plowing. So.
Oh, you're gonna retire from it?
From plowing, yeah. I've been doing it for 35 years. It's time to stop plowing.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is,
Go ahead.
It is tiring, and people that don't do it, they're like, oh, it's easy. You drive around, you're sitting in your truck, this and no, it's mental stress. It's you got to get out of the truck and stretch. And it's not as easy as people think because you really have to be on the ball because
that's the hard part is you can remember to get out and stretch.
Yeah, you can make mistakes very fast if you're not watching what you're doing, and your mistakes can cost you lots of money.
I can show you houses with marks of rubber with the rubber flat at the door, the house or the door, because I was so tired I forgot to put it in reverse.
Oh no.
I picked up the plow and I forgot to put it reverse and I stepped out of gas and went forward.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, what it happens to all of us. We all make mistakes, here and there, and you just got to live up to it. And even in lawn care, we're all human. We all make mistakes. Nobody is perfect out there.
The scariest one is I was taking a long push across the parking lot and I woke up when I hit the other side. I fell asleep going across the parking lot.
Oh my God. That's not good.
That was 2 years ago when we had that storm. like April 23rd or something like that. We had like 18 inches of wet, heavy snow, and I was up for 3 days.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that. I think we got hit here too.
Yeah.
With a lot. Wow.
Yeah, I had whiplash for 2 weeks, 3 weeks after that. My neck hurt so bad from hitting them banks.
So your foot was your foot full on the gas pedal?
Oh yeah, trying to get them to move because I couldn't get to the houses. Couldn't get the driveways opened up. That was the year I needed a V plow.
Yeah. Just getting caught up here with the chat here.
Yeah, I always forget to do that.
I know. No, I appreciate everyone in the chat, and just sometimes we get into conversations on here that I kind of miss some things, whatever. But everyone's welcome to join in if you want in the chat. What's that? We got some storms, about 18 inches late April. Yeah. Yeah, Minnesota gets hit pretty hard too.
Yeah, they do. They get really, really hard.
It's funny because a lot of people think, Canada, and then when they see me that, we're buried in snow and we live in igloos. Now, like there's other parts of Canada that get buried in snow, but not me, not my area.
We have a friend that's a pilot for FedEx that lives in Anchorage, Alaska.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of times that their weather is way warmer than it is here.
Yeah. Yeah,
Christmas
exactly.
time, they're out golfing, and we got more snow than they do.
No, exactly. Yeah. It's like us too. Like us too with a snow belt. Hold on here. Yeah, Buffalo, which is about an hour away from us, the border. The other side of Lake Erie, so the southern part of Lake Erie, will get like 2-3 feet of snow, and then the other side, coming to us, we'll have some flurries and maybe a couple centimeters, and that's it. Buffalo gets hit a hell of a lot harder than we do.
Oh yeah, because of the lake Ontario, Lake Erie.
Yeah.
Actually, it depends if it's coming from the northwest, it'd be Lake Huron too. They'd be getting hit with that. So carrying everywhere.
Yeah. Right on, Chuck. Chuck got some stickers in the mail to me. Yeah, so Mark, I have stickers. I know there's a lot of people that collect stickers and have those the Toolbox of Fame or Fridge of Fame and stuff. Do you do stickers? Do you have a sticker? No? Okay.
No,
can I send you a sticker? Do you do sticker collections? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do with that because I just finished painting the office and I don't even have the trim up yet. So, yeah. I started a mirror of fame. So I have a mirror, like an old mirror from my house. I don't know if you've seen that video. If you look back, no, I did not.
If you look back a few videos, I do shout out to people because I got over 500 subscribers, and I have a mirror that I started with stickers, right? So I have Floyd's Ulnar and mine on there right now, just the two. I know other people have sent me some, so I should be getting them. And yeah, the mirror, it's the house I'm living in right now. It's a house I grew up in. My parents bought it in 1972. I was 6 months old, and I bought it off my parents in 2013. I took it over, and we did renovations in the bathroom. It's the original mirror, like the mirror part from that bathroom. So I'm using that because it's like a reflection of life too, because many people have looked at that, including me when I was a little kid. My dad, he passed away last year. There's a lot of meaning with this mirror. So I decided I'm using this mirror to put lawn care stickers on it, and it's a cool effect with it. So you'll see it in one of my videos.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to go back. I haven't been watching much anything. I've just been researching because we're changing so many things, and I'm just trying to learn. Learning curves on when you're changing things gets real big, real fast. And I spent all day. Actually, I spent 6 hours on the new intro for our videos, which you're going to see Monday.
Right on.
So we're changing a lot of things because right now I have 4 GoPros that I'm going to be running through the day. I need to get 2 more, but I'm still trying to figure out the best height for the GoPros. I got 1 foot stands and them are too low. I want to go with 2 foot, so I'm going to be putting a couple of them on there.
That's right on. Hey, Franco, how you doing? Franco Lawn and Landscape. He's down in Florida.
Oh yeah.
Really good guy, smart guy. He's in his early 20s. He has a lawn care business with a crew, and he's a manager of a hotel.
Well, he's a busy boy.
Oh yeah, and we have a special guest coming up here. Speak of the devil. How you doing, Franco?
Yeah, what's up, everyone?
Good, buddy. I was just talking about you.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, he was saying how busy you are.
Oh yeah, they're busy all the time.
Mark, this is Franco. Franco and Mark.
How you doing, Franco?
Not too bad.
Uh,
I just finished putting my blower together.
oh, yeah, you mentioned there in the chat, I was reading, you got a blower?
Yeah,
Which one? Is that the 8010?
80-10.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's from what I've seen. Them things are a monster.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Franco, I almost bought one of those today. I'm being totally honest with you. I got a video coming out tomorrow morning at 7, and I did buy an Echo something, and I almost bought that 8010 today, but I didn't buy it.
Yeah, it sounds like a dirt bike though. I mean, it's
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
loud.
Yeah, them things are loud.
Yeah. Big time.
Nice.
I like how the end of the nozzle is on them things.
Yeah, they're pretty big. It's a wider mouth, right? Like the opening?
Mhm. Oh yeah.
Is that like stainless steel or something around there, or just like a metal look-alike
It feels like plastic. Yeah, it's plastic.
plastic? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it won't stay that color for very long. You'll have it all black.
No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
This
they're
one really, this one's really lightweight though. They claim that this is carbon fiber right here. So
really. So from what I heard from other people, they say they're heavier than a 770.
see, I had the 580. That's what I had for years. And I mean, I think this is a good upgrade.
Yeah.
Oh, going from that to the 8010, yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
Yeah,
you
really
totally,
good, like adding.
yeah. So you
I think
totally
that's got like
skipped the
910 CF or no? What the heck is it? 1010 or 910?
No, it was a 1,000. Let me see. It should say on the box somewhere. 79cc.
See it, Birch, Chuck.
CFM 1,071.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Yeah, 1071 because I got the BR 800, so that's like 910, I think it is, or something like that. So I think that's what it was. I couldn't remember.
Yeah. So you totally skipped the 770 then, eh, Franco?
Oh yeah, I just went straight to this
Yeah.
one. Well, I have
I
a friend that has a lawn care company, and he has it. And I told him I asked him if I could try it out, and I mean, I fell in love with it. And actually, I put it together here in the garage a few minutes ago, and I turn her on, and my wife just comes storming out of the house, and she's like, "Did you get a dirt bike?" I'm like, "No, it's a blower."
That's funny.
I mean, it's really, really loud.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's what air production's for. You don't care
Exactly.
about loud as long as it's moving the leaves
Yeah.
and grass.
Well, they got to hear you coming, just like when you're on the motorcycle, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Congratulations. I'm surprised you got to put it together. Like any of my dealers that I deal with, whatever you buy, they put it together, they oil it, everything, they run it, and then when you get there, they start it up, make sure everything's working. And
See, I had it shipped to the house.
oh,
Yeah, because I was gonna get it a couple of days ago when we were talking on Instagram, but the dealer they only had one in stock, and by the time I got over there, someone else was coming to pick it up. So,
okay.
but I wanted to order. I paid the fast shipping and everything because I wanted it. You know, my friend let me use his a couple of days ago. I just fell in love with it, and I knew I had to have it.
Mhm. No, I heard they were really good blowers. I was going to invest in one of them, and then I said, okay, I have two 770s, and they're working fine. I thought I'll try an 8010, sell one of the 770s. but because of the virus and everything and finances and back then, whatever. Well, now I'm picking up with customers, but I ended up making another purchase today. But it's not as expensive as the 8010 blower, but it's something very useful that I need. So.
See, I actually the 5. Actually, I need to get a charger for my phone. The 580 that I had, or 580, the Echo one that I had, that one I bought it for like $340, probably 2 years ago. And I had that one. I mean, I've used the crap out of that one. And a friend of mine actually came by today and said, "Well, since you got a new blower, why don't you sell me the old one?" I said, "Fine. You know how much you want for it?" And I told him, "Just give me whatever you want." And he said, "Well, I'll give you $300 for it." I said, "Yeah."
Wow. So you
That
made
works.
money on it.
Yeah, that works.
So-
That works well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I had it for 2 years, more than 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah, it paid for itself, and then you made money on it. Use
Oh,
it
yeah.
one season, them things pay for themselves.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's really
about
good.
a month or so ago, I picked up another Echo blower, but that one it's got the bag and it actually turns into a vacuum too. I don't know if you've seen the video
Mhm.
that I posted, but that one works pretty good too.
I'm actually
But
thinking
once-
about getting. I'm actually thinking about getting one of those because I seen your video. You using that for smaller garden cleanups, like fall time, and there's leaves in there. I think seriously, I'm going to get one for this fall. You know, like I do some really big cleanups, but some little gardens, and you don't want to be blowing out all the mulch or whatever, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Why not have one of those vacuums with the bag on it and just suck them all out nicely? And you don't have to use it for the whole property, just for little garden beds or tight garden beds where you can't really blow it out or rake.
Vicky's been talking about getting one of them for next fall too, because of the small flower beds.
Yeah,
He's ready
yeah.
to get the leaves out.
Let's we can look into what a good one to get is. But what's the one that you have, Franco?
I forgot it. It's in the trailer. It's not in the garage.
Yeah.
Echo brand, is it?
Yeah, it's Echo. It's an Echo.
Yeah. Well, we'll figure it together. Maybe what a good one would be anyway. Do you use Echo, right, Mark?
Yeah, I got Echo Powerhead.
Yeah. Yeah.
A buddy of mine, he's got the steel. I think it's a BR 900. I think it's at 900, and that thing's got electric start. I think it's pretty sweet.
Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah,
I think it's the 800, 900. I mean, I'm not
I think
a steel
it's a
guy.
700. I think it's a 700.
And it's really cool because I mean, you don't have to take it off your back. Just press a button and just.
Well, that's the BR800C has got the side start, which the side. So the side start's getting a bad rep because everybody's trying to start it on their back when it's cold. You don't start anything on your back when it's cold. You start everything on, you don't, you start everything before you put it on your back. The side starts for when you shut it off when you're talking to a customer. So you don't have to take it back off. That's the only thing the side start's for. And that's why I bought it, is because I talk to so many people customers always want to come out and talk to us because most of our customers are above 70 and we're the only ones they ever see. So they have to come out and talk to us. So,
Hey, Mark, that's common sense, right? With that side one. And I see a lot of people bitching and complaining about it. Well, if you don't have it on you yet, start it before you put it on you. Even if it has that pull, don't put it on first. And why not? Even if it's warmed up, if it's on the ground, start it and then put it on, like you said. And same thing with me. I have a lot of elderly customers, and they're lonely, and they like to talk to people. And when you're there, you got to stop it, and then that's when you can use it, right? To start again.
Yep, exactly.
So,
Yeah, see, but people are. They expect it to do something that it wasn't designed for is the biggest problem, and everybody's all stuck in this one vision of how things got to work, but they're not doing it like how it's supposed to work. I think that's how you're supposed to start all the time and all.
Oh, I know. But electric start's kind of cool too. I didn't know they had electric start.
Yeah, they were. My dealership was trying to push it off on me, and I says, no, that's another battery I have to worry about.
Yeah. Another thing to break down electrical.
Another thing to break too, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if it was a complete battery operated, that'd be different. But if you got battery electric start, which I'm sure them batteries probably last a long time. They're if you're maintaining them properly, keeping them charged through the winter and stuff like that, they'll probably last a long time. But it's that was the answer before the side start. So you have to take it off your back.
Yeah, speaking of battery powered stuff, because I seen one of Vicky's videos with the little handheld hedge trimmer.
Yeah,
thing. That thing is like really neat.
Yeah, it's got the little, I don't know, like the fork blade. There are 4 blades in the front, and then there's the hedge trimmer attachment. It's like 6 inches, whatever. But it's great for around the flower beds when you want to do them little flowers, and you got to round it off for these ladies that want to have all this perfect stuff. And then Vicky can run that thing all day long, and it's not heavy. It only weighs, I don't know, 2 pounds.
Yeah,
something like that. So it's one armed all day long. The hard part is getting them used to the button, the safety switch.
Yeah,
you use it on, and it's not instant on, so you don't think it's working, but you just don't. You got to wait a couple seconds for it to start engaging.
Yeah. No, that's great. I have a Black & Decker hedge trimmer actually that I found. I made a video about it too, just recent video.
Yeah, I watched the video.
Yeah, you watched it, Franco. And I thought I sold it at a garage sale. This was years ago that I used and I started off with. And I ended up getting gas-powered hedge trimmers because I thought back then, well, you have to have gas-powered. And all that. So anyway, I had a little job to do. And that night, before I went to bed, I was thinking in my head, I'm like, did I get rid of that Black & Decker battery-powered hedge trimmer? And I had that thought in my head. So I went at my shed and I was digging around, whatever, because I knew I have a whole bunch of crap I got to go through. I got a lot of my dad's old stuff in the shed, and sure enough, there it is. I thought I sold it, so I made a video about it, and this thing works brand new. It looks brand new. It's at least 12 years old or so, right? I had the battery and the charger, everything wrapped nice on it. That's what I do when I put things away. I charged up the battery that night. In the morning, it was charged up. I went in and did this job. Watch the video. It did an amazing job. So I'm all for battery powered, for the smaller jobs. And the thing is, my shoulders felt great. My arms were not sore because the thing weighs a quarter of the weight of my Echo gas trimmer.
And it's so quiet, you don't have to wear ear protection.
No, you don't have to. And you can do it at 7 a.m. and no one's going to wake up. So
I don't know if you're like me, but I've been wearing hearing protection for so long, I cannot tell how loud my voice is.
Yeah.
I don't know. The more crowd I'm in, the louder I talk. So I tell people around me, let me know when I'm speaking too loud because I can't tell how loud I am. Because I've been wearing earplugs or some sort of hearing protection for the past 30 years, almost every single day. So that messes up, my hearing's fine. I just can't tell where I'm talking, and I can't pick people's, because everything's kind of a muffled sound to me all the time now.
That's like me too. I've had problems with my ears ever since I was little. I had a lot of ear infections, and then I play in a band too. I still do to this day. I play bass guitar, and back then when I was younger, never wore earplugs playing. It wasn't cool, I think I'm paying for it now because of that. I do like what you said. I wear ear protection all the time now, either headphones or like muffs, or I have the ones that you just stick in your ear, and you have the string.
Right. Yeah.
And after a day of mowing and wearing them, my hearing, I feel more deaf.
Yeah.
Like it's weird from wearing that all day. And I come home and what? Like I can't hear my wife or kids are talking. And once I have a big yawn, all of a sudden everything opens up and it pops. And it's like, holy, I can hear again, And
it's because everything becomes muffled. It's a muffled sound, and you can't hear nothing. That's what Vicky's always yelling at me. You can't never hear me. Well, her voice is at a certain tone that I have a hard time hearing. Because I can't. It's I don't know how to explain this. It's the same tone as like a whole bunch of white noise, like machinery and everything. She's got kind of the same pitch, I guess. So I can't pick her voice out. I have a hard time with it.
Yeah.
Now, if it's quiet, no problem. But if there's any sort of noise, I have a hard time. I can't hear her.
I'm the same thing. If there's background noise, like when I'm talking to a customer, like if I stop working, pull them out of my ear or whatever, and there's cars driving behind me.
That's all you hear is the cars.
I hear the cars before I hear that person talking. And
Yep.
I
Yeah.
feel like an ass because I'm like, I'm sorry. And I tell them right away because I don't want to be like doing one of these. Yeah. But I have no idea what they're saying.
Right.
So I tell them, I'm like, I have to apologize. My ears are a little plugged right now. Okay. And then they'll talk a little louder and,
Yeah. So that's that's from wearing hearing protection. That's what it does. It messes your brain all up.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know. It's still better than having wear hearing aids when you're 70 years old and can't hear a doggone thing. So,
I know. Well, Franco's still young, so I hope your ears are still good.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's a lot of things that we didn't have hearing protection because we weren't planning on doing them things, but that happens too. So
I got a new pair of headphones for when I'm mowing. Actually, I have them here in the garage. And this is whenever you put them on, you cannot hear anything in the background. And when I'm in anything, they're here in the back. I'm gonna get them out. It's insane how quiet. So whenever you put them on and you take them off, it gives you like a really weird sensation because
everything's super loud after that.
Yeah.
What's the brand on them?
Beats.
What was that?
Beats.
Oh, okay.
And
the problem I have is with headphones is they press on the side of my neck and it gives me a headache.
Yes, same thing with me.
Yeah, these ones are not very comfortable, but man, I mean, whenever you put them on, you don't. I can have the mower running. Shoot, I think I can have the blower running next to me. I probably wouldn't hear it.
Yeah, but it's funny how your brain does tricks with you. Like you said, when you take it off, everything.
Yeah, it's
different. Yeah.
And you know, like people that are on radio that have the headphones on, all whatever they're like 4-hour shift or whatever, and they do that every single day. They're some of these talk show hosts or whatever that are doing them streams all the time. Their hearing's all messed up too because the same kind of thing. Because them headphones, they just messes your brain all up.
Yeah, I was in a commercial property yesterday. And whenever I finished I was mowing the property for probably 2 hours. When I finished, I took the headphones off. It's a huge parking lot, and it was quiet. So I kept doing like this with my fingers because I kept thinking I lose my hearing or something because the sensation you got. I mean, I don't want to complain because I love the headphones, but yeah, I mean it's just weird how your brain plays with you. I kept doing this with my fingers, trying to see if I could hear something and. Actually, whenever you have the headphones on, you can hear like your heart. I don't know if it's a heartbeat or you hear something.
Yeah, you can feel your heartbeat, but your brain's hearing it.
Yeah, whenever you step or you're walking, you can hear them. I mean,
thumps, thump, thump, thump.
Yeah,
that's why I don't like the headphones because with the earplugs you don't get that.
Yeah,
but I know what you're talking about.
My phone too, and I mean, they have really good sound quality. I mean, Beats are known for having a good sound quality. You get up to 40 hours of playback music on them too.
Well, I listen to absolutely nothing. The radio's never on ever.
I'm the same way, Mark. I don't know. Like we're both very similar with a lot of things. I cannot listen to music because I get distracted. Same thing when I'm snow plowing. I don't listen to music. Like I'll listen to music. I'll have the radio on when I'm driving somewhere, and then once I get to that property, I hit the button, I turn it off. I have the windows down halfway so I can hear if someone's yelling at me or honking, just in case. At night or during the day, it's worse because you don't see headlights on. But music will distract me completely.
Yeah, because that's the whole day I'm out mowing, I'm also thinking about everything else I have to do and maintain and everything and ideas for the channel and different videos and everything. So it's I'm thinking all the time out there mowing. So that's what I do. I don't know. Vicky likes music, so we listen to music.
I like to listen to something. I'm always jamming something.
I used to be that way, but working construction all them years, you end up not wanting to hear it anymore.
No.
Never listened to it because you never had choice. You know, you couldn't listen to it.
Mhm.
Things and then I'm supposed to I was supposed to do a huge mulch job tomorrow, and then on Sunday I was gonna continue doing that, and then I have rain Monday and Tuesday, and then I have to do some more landscape work on Thursday, Friday. So I have a full week, and then my truck broke down, so I had to take it into a dealer, and they're telling me I'm not gonna get it back probably till Friday.
What's wrong with the truck?
Piston. Apparently, it's a piston or something wrong with the.
It's a brand new truck.
It is a brand new truck. 14,000 miles.
Oh my!
Oh,
So,
it's
yeah,
a Dodge. That's why.
I turned the key in the ignition yesterday, and it started knocking really loud, and this is like low oil pressure or whatever on the screen. So I shut it off and let it go for a little bit, and then I cranked it back on, and it was running fine. Then I drove it for a while, and then the check engine light came on, and it started knocking again. And so I'm just gonna drive it home, and and I wasn't pulling the trailer or anything, so I wasn't putting any load or stress on the engine. And then this morning, I cranked it again, and it started knocking really loud and misfiring, and I just took it to the dealer.
It's a warranty.
Yeah, no, it's on the warranty. I told the not the sales guy, the guy over there that's in charge of plugging in the computer and testing the truck and trying to figure out what's wrong with it. He goes and says, "Oh, well, it's a Hemi. They're known to be loud engine." And I was like, "Dude, no, this is nothing about being loud. You have to turn the key 2 or 3 times for the thing to stay running. It's a brand new truck." And they're telling me, "Oh no, it's normal. It's normal." So I got a little aggravated at the dealership. I mean, I'm the nicest guy in the world, but don't tell me that's normal when it's not. I know you should have to put the key in the ignition and turn it 2 or 3 times for the truck to stay running.
No.
No, you
Especially a
shouldn't.
brand new truck. No.
What was that?
No, you shouldn't. Especially it's a brand new truck.
Yeah.
So it's a Ram, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they're telling me they're gonna keep it till Friday because they're gonna have to remove the upper something.
Mhm. So we got Dodge. We got Mark's got a GMC, right?
Yeah.
And I got a Ford. So there you go.
Yeah,
We got-
I've always
we got
been
the
a Ford guy.
big 3 in here right now.
I've always been a Ford guy. I mean, I traded in an F-150 for that Ram, and the reason why I didn't get another F-150 is because you got a Toyota dealership, you got a Ford, and there's a Dodge dealership. They're on the same block. So I went to a Toyota dealership. I looked at a Tundra, and they were really. So I looked at an F-150, and the one that I wanted was the limited edition F-150, and it was in the showroom. And I told the salesman, "That's the one. That's the truck that I want." And the guy goes and says, "Oh, we're gonna have to move so many cars out of the way, for you to test drive the truck." And I said, "Well, that's the one that I want to buy." And he goes and says, "Well, I don't know if you're gonna be able to afford it." See, I run a hotel. I own a lawn care company. I know how much I make. I know what I can afford. I'm not gonna go to a dealership to waste no one's time. I thought, well, that's the one that I want. And I mean, he just kept giving me the runaround, and I just got a little aggravated at the dealership. I went next door to the Dodge, and the Ram that I got was sitting at the front of the dealership. And I said, "That's the one that I want." And I was at the dealership for about 2 hours. Drove out. So I've never been a Ram guy. I've always had Fords. I've had 2 F-150s and I had an Expedition. And I was extremely happy with them. And if the thing with the F-150 the Ram keeps giving me issues, I'm going to look into either Super Duty or a nice F-150.
Mhm. Maybe if you can afford it, get the F-250 Super Duty and upgrade to that. Like think about it at long term, if it's in your budget, right?
I know. I've seen the Super Duties. See, like a 2019, because I don't want an older truck, right? So 2019, 2020, used but with low mileage. I don't know if you get it, if I get something with a diesel engine, I don't have to worry too much about the miles. Them thing runs forever. But here where I live, an F-250, like a Lariat, like a nice trim, they're still close to 60 grand with low mileage. Brand new, they're 80. So I would have to choose between either getting a lower trim Super Duty or getting a fully loaded F-150. Which
but for a work truck, do you need to have that expensive trim in it?
Yeah, because I pull the trailer, but then again, we use the truck for everything else here at the house. We go on road trips. I use it I run a hotel too. So, we got customers and guests and, investors. Everyone's always riding with me. So I want something nice.
Well, you can get nice just to leave a couple items off.
Exactly.
You can take like a work truck or a base model, and you can put options on it to get it up to near the level that you're looking for, and still be way under budget instead of having something real high end. Just upgrade you on your lower budget because they got different models with different options, but that's.
See, I traded in. I had a 2017. I think 2017. Yeah, 2017 F-150, and it was a Lariat package. I bought it brand new, and it had like the power folding running boards, and it had all the options that you can get on the Platinum one. But the Platinum one was over 10 grand. It was 10 grand more than the Lariat one. So I was able to choose what options I wanted on the lower trim. So that's something that
Yeah. See, and then some of them lower options have more stuff in them than the high end ones, or actually not more stuff, but stuff that you would rather have than the higher end. There's a lot of higher end trucks you don't really want to have some of that stuff because you don't need it or use it.
True, yeah. Like the F-150 that I had, one of the options. I bought it brand new, so one of the options I got was the power running boards, which the truck had.
They were kind of nice, actually.
It had a 3-inch lift, so the running boards were nice. But then again, I didn't get the headlight option. There was like a $2,000 option for like the LED laser headlights. So there were a bunch of options I didn't have to get because I purchased a lower trim.
Right.
So hopefully if I can work out a deal. And right now the dealers over here in the area, they're having some crazy deals going on.
Oh, they're gonna get better.
Yeah.
Especially around Christmas time, they're gonna get really good. Hang on to your nickels and wait a little bit because
I think so too. Yeah, everywhere.
Yeah. I think I don't think you're gonna see it so much this year, but next year I think you're gonna see a lot of it.
Yeah.
There's going to be so many deals out there. You're going to be able to set yourself up for life or whatever you want. You just got to hang on and keep your head down.
I got a really good deal on the Ram. And, the day I went and bought the Ram, I had gone to the Toyota dealership, looked at a Tundra, I looked at the F-150. I've never been a Chevy guy. I love the way they look. But I'm not a Chevy guy, Now, if it's like a nice GMC Sierra Denali, a nice truck, then maybe. But I seen the Ram that I got, and I fell in love with it as soon as I seen it. And it's been a good truck till yesterday.
Yeah, they're always good trucks until they break.
Yeah. So hopefully they get it. I told the guys at dealership, keep it. And then the loaner car that they were going to give me is a Caravan, minivan. They don't have any loaner trucks. So probably tomorrow I'm going to have to go out and rent a truck. So I can pull the trailer. Either that or just pull it with my mom's car, which I don't know if I'll pull it or not.
Mm. Yeah, the reason why I bought a second truck last year, a backup truck, I didn't really want to. It wasn't really in my budget. My diesel truck, it was hesitating. There's an issue with it. It was weird. Like you would drive and you hit the accelerator and you go, and the thing would just like jolt on you, right? Like it would turn off and on all the time, especially when you're towing like a heavy trailer or whatever. So it was in and out of Ford. It was still under warranty. The warranty's done March this year now. It's a 2015. And they couldn't figure out what was wrong. So they're like, okay, it's this. Okay, so they had it for a couple days. Well, I need a truck. I'm just getting to what Franco was saying, how he had to get a rental truck and this and that. So long story short, they replaced all these little parts. But right from the beginning, I said, could it be the computer? Is the computer? Because I know this might sound funny, but my radio, my settings, every time I got in the truck and started it, started over. I'd have to turn on the bass, the treble, everything, right? So I told them about that. They're like, "Oh no!" I'm like, "Well, something maybe with the. I'm not a mechanic, I know the basics and it's common sense. Maybe the computer's throwing something off here, right?"
Yeah.
So they ended up taking half of the mortar apart. They had the whole front end of the truck off. Either they take the body right off these trucks because the mortar is so big. It's a 6.7 Power Stroke, right, that I have. But they ended up, so they replaced all these seals, did this and that, spent thousands of dollars, but it was warranted, right? Still doing it. So finally, I'm like, look, I need a truck, and so the owner of the Ford dealership gave me his personal F-250. It was a brand new one with the towing package, everything on it to use. So anyway, they finally figured out, oh yeah, it is a computer. So they replaced the computer. The truck's like brand new right now. But meanwhile, the whole process, I got all these seals redone in the mortar, like all these other little things, the rad, whatever, this and that, because they had everything apart. And the whole freaking time, it was the computer. And I told them right from the get-go. I didn't have to pay.
Funny.
It is a funny story. I didn't have to pay for anything, but I didn't have my truck for so long, so many times. Finally, they gave me a truck that I could use. And then they did give me an F-150, but it didn't have oh my god, what's it called? Brake controller on it, right? Because I have trailer brakes, and by law, if you have brakes on your trailer, you have to use your trailer brakes, or you can get fined. Here, anyway, I'm sure the same thing in your states. So that's why I decided I can't go through this crap and break down and not have a backup plan. So that's why I bought my second truck. I have a 2013 F-250, but it's a gas. So I got the 6.2 liter, and I use that for plowing this past winter. So that's my little story about breaking down and dealerships and stuff. I just thought I'll share that really quick.
Yeah, we've all got stories with dealerships. Some of them are good, some of them are not so good.
I don't know. Like they just kept on saying, well, some problems are really hard to figure out because you don't have an engine light on. We don't get a code. Can you check the computer somehow? And the thing is, the engine light was not on when they figured out it was the computer. So here I am scratching my head and like, look, I got a business to run, and they know that. And yeah, I'm still going to stick with Ford, but the diesels are a pain in the ass. They're great trucks, so much torque, totally. And that's another reason why I got a gas for my second truck, because I wanted to compare the two. They're the exact same. One's a 2013, the gas, and the 15 is the diesel. It's the same trim model year. Everything's the same except for the mortar, right? And huge difference. The diesel truck feels like a tank when you drive it. The gas one, it feels like a normal pickup truck. Power-wise, the diesel obviously has so much more torque. Fuel economy, the gas one's terrible. And so there's pros and cons. I'm just saying to Franco, because he's talking about diesel, or the diesel trucks are great, but diesels are meant to be driven. You got to drive them. Right. You can't be stop and go all the time. Don't drive like a grandma. They say give it. Like the diesels need to be driven.
Right. See, that's where heck, most of what I got. I've had my truck for a year. It's got 11,000 miles on it, so I don't need a diesel.
No.
Yeah, mine just turned 14 a few days ago, and but yeah, I am. Ever since I bought the truck, I like the truck. It rides nice. It looks nice. It's got a lot of power, but it's not what I want. And whenever you're paying close to $700 a month for a truck, you want to be. My mentality, right? If I'm gonna be paying close to $700 a month for a truck, I'm gonna be driving something that I like. Right. And I like the truck at the beginning, but after you drive for a while, you start noticing things that you don't like, or that I don't like, and And I've been thinking for the past couple days, you know, I just got to make sure that I don't want to be upside. I mean, I'm going to be upside down. I know I'm going to be upside down. I just don't want to be, you know, in too much
Well,
trouble.
Just hold out a little bit. I know next year it's going to be. I know there's going to be decent deals coming, probably around February time. They're always got deals to start with, but I think this next February is going to be really deals because they're losing millions of dollars right now. So they've got a stockpile of cars everywhere.
Oh yeah. Hey Franco, are you, if you don't mind me asking, are you leasing, financing, or did you pay for your truck?
I bought the truck.
Okay, so you can sell it whenever you want then, if you want to, or trade it in. You're probably better off.
I bought the truck.
Would you be better off selling it privately or trading it in? Because I know
I think I'll be better off trading it in. The price of my truck, I don't care about talking price. Right? The price of the truck, the window sticker, was $47,000 at the dealership. With all the discounts and rebates and everything that they gave me, they were able to drop the price to around $41,000. Plus the F-150 that I traded in, they gave me, I think it was like $4,000 for that truck. So, long story short, by the time I drove out of the dealership, I ended up paying, I think it was like $36,000 for the truck. As a 2019 Dodge Ram 1500, you know, the big 4 doors, long bed. So the value of the truck right now, it's around 33, 34. So if I was to trade it in, I you know, let's say I do a really good deal, which I'm a really good negotiator, I should be able to be fine. You know, they wouldn't put anything that I own this truck on top of the other one. It's easier to say. So, you know, once I get to dealership, probably not going to happen, but it shouldn't be too bad, you know, with the, because I know they depreciate like crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as you drive it up.
See, like my parents, my mom and dad, end of 2018, they bought an Escalade EXV, the platinum one. I mean, it was like 74, 70. It was around 70,000. They just traded in at the beginning of the year, and they bought a Range Rover. That's what they're driving right now. The dealership was giving them like $24,000 for the Escalade, and I asked the salesman, you know, how come? I mean, that's a almost $80,000 truck, and it's a year and a half old, and they were telling me, you know, the depreciation and everything. Plus, you know, the dealer have to make a profit. If you're gonna get a car that that's worth $30,000, they're gonna try to give, you know, or they were trying to give a parent like 24, 25, therefore they can make a profit. So, you know, that's one of the things about buying brand new. If you can afford it, it's a great thing. But you know, if it's going to depreciate, and a Dodge, they depreciate like crazy. You know, my dad,
everything depreciates as soon as you drive it off the lot.
Yeah. See, my dad's got a Toyota Tundra, and he's got the TRD Pro, which is a special trim. And that truck was 50. It was in the 50s when he bought it. And he wanted to trade it in too. And I mean, they were giving him like 39, 38. So I mean, and the truck is like 2-3 years old. And you know, it's held the value really good. But the Ram, I mean, I knew as soon as I drove out of the lot, that thing was gonna depreciate $10,000 right there. Even my the Mercedes too. I mean, this thing depreciates like crazy.
Wow.
Like 10, so $15,000 a year.
Yeah, if you're looking for another truck, would you get a 8-foot box? Because I know we talked about this before in another stream, that you're thinking about possibly a dump insert. Right? So would you consider that? Because there's so many things. If you're going to upgrade to another truck, think about all these things that we talked about before, or things that you're thinking about for the future, right? So I would rather get a dump box for an 8-foot. Right, like what I did with my 8-foot 2013. I have a dump insert in there, as you know, Franco. Yeah, Mark, I have a dump insert in the one truck, which I love. It's great, you know, it's very handy. So Franco, like, would you get an 8-foot box or just stick with the 6.5?
I would do the. Wait 1 second, wife's calling me. Okay, 1 second. She the wife is calling me.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what your thoughts are, Mark, on those dump inserts.
Well, here's a scenario here. 2016, I bought my my silver GMC with the max towing package. I got it out the door with all my, because I get family discounts, family GM discounts, because my uncles are retired GM employees, so I get a discount there. And then I have least loyal discount, dealership discount, and friends and family. I don't. There's the by the time they were done, I was out the door for $46,000 on a truck, max towing package, brand new. About 2 weeks later, I saw a buddy of mine doing lawn care with his crew cab, 1 ton diesel dump box on the back.
Yeah.
48,000.
Wow.
Yeah. Who got screwed on it?
Yeah.
So I did not know you could get that because it's a work truck.
Yeah.
So you get the work truck price, and then you put all that other stuff on it. It ends up being the same as a high-end half-ton truck.
So was it an actual dump box?
An actual dump box.
Wow.
On the back of a crew cab.
Yeah. That's what I was looking for originally. And then I changed my mind because I couldn't afford brand new, but all the used ones that I found were well used. Obviously, they're going to be used.
Yeah, because everybody abuses them.
And the interiors were just ripped to crap. The seats rusted out because they don't give a crap. They don't rust-proof them or anything like I do, and I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
So I ended up going that route of just getting a regular pickup truck again, at F-250. 8-foot box, extended cab. My diesel is a 6.5 box, 4-door, like crew cab. And I got a dump insert because I had a buddy that was selling one as a buyer's. I don't know if you've seen it on my truck and any of my videos, but brand new is Canadian is like $6,500, and then plus install and all that. I got it for $2,000. It's 4 years old. And it's pretty much new. I got it installed from a friend for $300. Totally worth it. I love that thing. I do have a dump trailer, but what's handy about this now is for cleanup. So spring and fall, I have somewhere I can throw all my crap in and get rid of it easy too. Unhook the trailer, go to the dump site, and dump box goes up, dump it out, and you're gone. So the convenience factor, like right now, while I'm driving the diesel this weekend, but Monday I'm going to go to the storage facility, pick up my other truck again, and use that for the week. But it's just convenient because when I'm doing cleanups or picking up grass clippings, because in the spring grass is growing faster, right, until it warms up, I can just dump everything in the back of the truck. Once it's full, that's when I go dump it. So it's a bit half full right now. I just keep the tarp on it, and when I need it, roll the tarp up. So it's really handy, to have.
I got a buddy that's got a 3/4 ton truck that has a dump insert like you're talking there. Yeah. But he also does tree service, so he's got high sides on it with a top on it. So when his wood chipper blows all the chips into the back of that truck, and then he just dumps it out. Well, in the wintertime, he also plows out the Walmart parking lot here in Alpena. So he takes that dump insert out. At least I think he takes that out and puts a salt spreader in the back.
Yeah, there's salt spreaders you can get. Like I have a hitch mount salt spreader. It's an Arctic. Yeah. You just put bag salt in, which was great.
That's what I got.
I don't do Walmart parking lot or anything. I just do small commercial lots that you can use that for. But my dump insert with the 8-foot box, there are units that you can get that will go right in that dump box and work as.
Myers is a good one for that.
Yeah, and that's what my dump box is. It's a Myers.
Myers and Big Dog, is it? Or something like that.
No,
around here, that's what we see.
Oh, that's the same thing. Byers is Dumper Dog.
Or Dumper Dog. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Byers. That's Bayer brands, and it's called a Dumper Dog.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the same one then.
I know they're good, or they're big around Michigan there too, because there's somebody else I watch here and there too in Michigan. I'm trying to think of the name. Brian's.
Brian's Lawn Maintenance. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a Dumper Dog too, the same one that I have. Well, he got a brand new one. I got a used one. But I put wood sides on mine too. I painted it all black and everything, and it works. It works great. I love it. Very convenient. I upgraded the suspension too on the truck. I talked to Franco about this before, but I put extra leaf springs on the back.
Oh yeah.
What a difference that made. So I
Oh
looked
yeah, it
into it.
does.
I looked into it with airbags and the pros and cons, and
Yeah.
there's a lot of pros and cons with airbags, you know, and a lot of things I don't like. Some things I do like. But with the leaf springs, I lean more towards that. So there's a local place here in our town. That's all he does on buses, dump trucks, cars, whatever, you name it. And this guy is super good. I paid him, I don't know, I think it's $450 or something cash. He did both sides. It is absolutely mint. So when I first got that 2013 and I had just got the dump insert put in, I had my enclosed trailer hooked on, and the back of the truck was going down, right, with nothing in the dump box. And just my diesel truck has a FX4 package on it, and it can handle a lot of weight on the back there. So right away, I'm like, yeah, I got to do something. So I did the leaf springs. It is absolutely mint. That truck stays straight. It doesn't affect any of the ride. Like the truck drives like it's brand new still. And yeah, I recommend just doing leaf springs. You don't need to do airbags all around.
Yeah, well, see, another thing with leaf springs, you put them on, you forget about them.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no
Exactly.
maintenance.
And that was my big thing with the airbags, you know, and it's like you got to pump air
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
Now, how much air do I got to put in now? You know, how much now? Then you forget to take it out, you know, and yeah.
Well, and if you're going to go airbags, you might as well get the one with the self-leveling kit on it. And then now you're talking another $300.
Yeah, you're talking big dollars, you know, for a really good airbag system that you can control from the cab of your truck.
Yeah.
This is my work truck, and you know I don't need anything fancy. Leaf springs, I even forgot I did it. It just popped in my head right now. Like you wouldn't even know it driving the truck, but you know it when you hook up a trailer and you have crap in the back of the truck too with weight, because that truck is still straight and trailer is still straight.
Like,
No, the ride's not stiff at all. Is that what you said? Stiff?
Yeah.
No, not at all. It's that truck is actually smoother than my diesel. My diesel is a tank. You know, it has the heavy duty off-road suspension on it. It's the FX4 package. You feel every bump. You hit a little crack in the road and you're doing this, you know. The gas truck, yeah, you can feel bumps and stuff, but not as much. But I drove it for a few weeks before I got the leaf springs done. I don't notice any difference with the drive whatsoever. I'm being 100% honest. But the only difference is that, yeah, I can put more weight in the back and have a trailer hooked up, and the truck still stays straight at the back.
See, a lot of the ride, though, with some of these trucks are the tires.
Yeah.
And how many plies the sidewalls are and how much air is in them tires. Because you get a heavier truck, it has the stronger sidewalls, and it also has more air pressure. That's why it gets the stiffer riding all the time with, you know, as you're going up a lot of.
I use the BF Goodrich TKOs.
Okay, yeah.
Whatever, like they're an aggressive tire. You'll be surprised. I don't know if you used them before, but they're very aggressive, but the ride is smooth. I can go on the highway and do 120 kilometers an hour, let go of the steering wheel. There's no vibration, and the truck stays straight. They're beautiful tires.
Are they loud? Because you know, whenever you get
No,
not really.
not on
They're
my
a little
truck.
bit louder than the stock tires, but they're not that bad.
See, the F-150 that I had on Nitto Grapplers. I think that's sort of the really knobby tires. Like, they look cool as hell. As soon as I seen them, you know, I said, oh, cool, they look cool. I wanted them. As soon as I took the truck on the highway, I regret it. I mean, as soon as I hit 45 miles per hour, they were so loud. I had an exhaust on the truck, and you couldn't hear the exhaust. That's how loud them tires were. I mean, they were really knobby, and they were. You couldn't have a conversation inside of the truck. I remember doing burnouts and peeling out just so I can worn out the tires quicker. Therefore, I could justify buying a different brand of tires. I mean, they were loud. I traded in the truck and something happened.
Yeah, I didn't want to get a knobby tire or anything like that. There's good reviews with the BF Goodrich TKO2s. I think that's what they're called. Yeah. The only negative on them that people were saying was that they wear down quicker. Then the heavier your truck, then they wear
Yeah,
down.
You're still talking a few thousand miles. That's
Yeah, I know. And
Yeah, I put
that's the old story, tripping over a dime to save a nickel, and that's what a lot of them tires are. It's not about. See, this is the problem I have with a lot of things is I don't care what the truck looks like. I don't care what color it is. I don't care what tires are on it. Is it going to do the job that I want to do? That's all I care about. I don't care about anything else. And I get the question is, are you going to change your tires in the winter? No. Why would I do that? I got brand new tires on there. I don't need to change it. Well, you're going to get stuck easier. No, you just don't go in deep snow.
Exactly.
It's got four-wheel drive. You got a plow in the front. That's there for a reason.
Exactly. No, I'm the exact same way. People have asked me, it's like, why don't you get winter tires? And it's like, why? I don't need to. Like these tires I'm using, the BF Goodrich, I have them on both my trucks now. That's all I'm going to use now. They're perfect in the wintertime. As long as you know how to drive, you got to know how to drive and know where you're driving and where what you're doing. That's it.
Well, I've done several times last winter. I do it every winter. I do it all the time. I start plowing a parking lot, and I can't figure out why I can't go anywhere. It's because it's in two-wheel drive. I plowed half the parking lot in two-wheel drive. Didn't know it.
Oh my God, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
See, I just put at the beginning of the year, I put new tires on the Mercedes, and this ones are let's see, the Pilot Super Sports, but those are the run flats, and they've only been in the truck for about 8,000 miles, and I'm starting to see some wear on them, and I called the place where I got the tires, and they were telling me that's pretty normal on the run flats to worn out quicker than regular tires.
Oh, that's nice. You pay more money for them, so they wear out faster. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They told me I should be getting about 35,000 miles on them.
Another tire I had was good with plowing with. They're a little bit louder was a Cooper. What the heck were they? It was something like a T3 or something like that, or T2 or something like that.
Yeah.
But them were nice tires too. They were aggressive tires, but they were loud going down the road. But they never failed me. I pulled myself out of the mud, the stove banks, and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
But that was another one of Max towing packages. It's got lockers in the front, lockers in the back. Looks like my store truck. And this truck I got now, what a pile of junk that thing is. It's got 3-wheel spin. Only 3 wheels for spinning. So
really,
you sure need that fourth one.
Yeah.
That fourth one is going to be on the dry pavement, and that's the only one. And it's not spinning.
It's funny how you brought.
Tires is one of those things that I've learned not to cheap out when it comes to you get what you pay for. Right? When I first bought this car, the tires that were in the car, you look at them and they look like brand new tires. I mean, they really look really good. I forgot what brand. It's some Kumos or it started with the K. I forgot the brand. But the ride quality was horrible. I said, God, this is a Mercedes. This should ride fairly nice. I mean, it's an expensive luxury car, and it rode like crap. And as soon as I changed the tires, it was like 90-day difference.
Oh yeah. Well, guys, I'm gonna have to fly out of here. I just realized it's 10 o'clock, and I got to change the spindle on the Gravely yet.
Yeah, I didn't even think I was going to be on.
No, I'm not going to be able to do that now. It's too late because Vicky's going to go to bed. I'll wake her up with the impact. So
I was only going to go on for an hour. I usually say that, and it's 2.5 hours later.
Well, you let me on your live stream. That's what happened.
Yeah. No, it was nice because we have good conversations about stuff. I'm sure we have a lot more to talk about too.
Oh yeah, I go on all night long talking. So
I'm getting ready to go turn on my blower and let all the neighbors know that I got a dirt bike in the garage.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I gotta finish the video for tomorrow. So
yeah. Okay, Mark, I'll see you Sunday 7. I'll watch your thing. Your stream.
Okay, yeah, because we'll be going over what our contest is going to be, our giveaway stuff, what we're going to be doing for the rest of the summer for now, to see how things work out. So.
Right on. Good to see you, buddy.
Oh, nice seeing you. Nice talking to you, everybody.
Okay.
All right, take care.
See ya.
See ya, Mark. See ya. All right, Franco. Yeah, I'm gonna call it quits here too. I didn't even think I was
I'm
gonna
getting
be
ready
on
to go inside, spend some time with the wife.
Yeah, go spend some time. No, it's nice to see you again. It's been a while since I talked to you too. So
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, man,
dude.
you have a good night.
Yeah, you too, man. All right.
Take care.
All right, take care, Franco. All right. Well, thanks everybody for being in here. So I was up a little longer than I thought. Is anybody left in here? I think we're showing one. But yeah, we're gonna call it quits here. So wish everybody have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you all soon again. All right, take care.